Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Weekly Recruit Trackmania Cup Series. We're coming at you live from Pepsi Motor Speedway to bring you round 2 of preseason testing. We saw a great race 2 days ago, and we'll see another great race tonight. I can assure you that green flag waves, they are off the line and through the arch. Now keep in mind, it's going to be really tight going into the chicane and up the hill, but once they start coming down the hill, we'll see them start to fan out just a little bit depending on how the run up the hill goes. It looks like Savannah's got himself a pretty good start, but now Abyss Walkers jumps out to the early lead, followed closely by Deadbeats and Order of the Samurai. Deadbeats is forced to lift, going into the first set of turns. Now Abyss Walker still maintaining the lead. OS brushes the right side of the wall. That's going to slow him down. ATL moving into second. Take a look at Headhunters Guild trying to take the wall, but now we've got Savannah lunging to the lead, has the run down the front straight away, and here they come to complete lap number 1. Now going into the second lap of this race, Savannah junks into the wall, right rear tagging the wall, right side tagging the wall again. That's going to cost him the lead. ABW moves in and tries to hold on to it for this second lap, but ATL's got the better line going through the chicane. He'll take him down on the inside. They're going to be neck and neck coming into the final corner, but here comes Drip around the outside to take the lead. He's got the run going down the front straight away. Look at UPS. Look at UPS. He's got him over the line. He'll lead that second lap. Now we go into 3 laps to go. Looks like the Academics made his way into over the hill, and he's got to try and lead going into the loop. It's imperative that he has a great line going into the chicane, and UPS is forced to lift. He sends it too hard. Academics still ahead, but look at Drip. Where in the world did he find all that speed? Now coming to the final corner, Academics trying to get the run down the front straightaway. Look at ATL. Look at him go. He jumps over the competition. I do not believe it. Now coming into the chicane, 2 laps to go. It's going to be so close. He's got such a sizable lead. Drip into the wall now. Now through the loop. ATL with such a sizable lead. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. I don't think anybody's going to catch him here with 2 laps to go. Lap and a half to go here in this race, and ATL looks like he's got things locked up, and as I say that, Academics has a great run coming through the corner. Now down the final corner, he's going to make a pass for the lead. They're neck and neck at the line. 1 lap to go as they come to the white flag. Now through the first chicane, Academics is into the wall. Academics is into the wall. I do not believe it. ATL looks to have this race unlocked. Nobody can touch him. He's going to need a really, really great line here. All he has to do is set him up and hit his marks. Censored is closing, but does he have enough time? Does he have enough time? He'll get a run going into the final corner. Down the inside. Deadbeats blows the right rear in 3rd place, and he's got the lead. Censored down the front straightaway. I don't believe it. He's going to win. Deadbeats blew a right rear on the final lap. Censored takes the win from ATL, going over the ramp on the front straightaway. I do not believe it. Lance, back to you.
That's third.
All right, guys, we are here live from Dallas with Matchday 1. Can you believe it, Lance?
Oh, they're not, dude, they don't sell fucking beer here. Dude.
Oh my God. We have Luke. He's trying to leave into the mic. He can't. He's blocked by a swarm of people. We have Seagull choking on a hot dog. He is choking on the mic.
I can't hear anything.
Oh yeah, clear comms. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys?
So much better.
Guys, what's up? How'd you like that fucking crash video?
That was sick.
This is a sick video.
So hype.
Thank you, Crash.
So hype,
coming in from behind.
He does so good.
DB coming in from behind, just like they did last season, just like they did tonight. You know what I mean? DB's always coming from behind.
The thing
Right.
with DB is
Easy
if y'all
tiger,
start
easy.
talking, you're gonna lose the momentum. Because when DB was getting shit done, they were all dead silent. It was the scariest.
It's
thing.
true.
Yeah.
It was scary.
And
Talk to any of them.
Actually, Scary's on ATL. Pretty sure.
Okay.
yeah,
Wah,
so
Thank you.
so unfortunately, Noble could not be with us tonight. He is currently doing noble things.
He's in Dallas.
He's in Dallas, just like we are. We're in Dallas, right? Right?
Yeah, we're
super
yeah,
Dallas.
I'm definitely
Loving the
Dallas. I
major
don't know
so
what you mean.
far.
Yeah, it's amazing. Then
I was actually, I was
Fun,
chilling.
quiet.
I was
Lack of
chilling
beer is
with
kinda
Jeff
crazy.
Toast all night in the Land Center. You know, me and Jeff Toast were just chilling.
Were you sucking
Love
on
Jeff
the toes
Toast.
too?
Yeah, what
Yes.
about it?
I
And
know.
then-
Shut up, dude. What the fuck? Why you gotta put me on blast like that,
stop.
dude?
Sorry. Didn't mean to expose you. My bad.
Golly.
Wow, match day 1, guys. Am I right?
yeah.
God,
Match
man,
day
what a
1.
time.
Oh yeah.
Yo, we
Good
didn't even
times.
get to
You
introduce
think
our
that's-
guests. Don't get too fast.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
We have Gillionyan. Say hi, Gillion.
What's going on, everybody?
What's
so
going
happy
on?
to be here.
And then we have
Is that your cat?
we have Ruby. The man, you know him, you love him. He runs through mid like a madman, and I got to experience it firsthand. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, sir.
What a man.
Get this out of the way. Gil, is that your cat?
Oh yeah, that's my little precious, adorable baby girl named Sandy.
Oh!
And she's the sweetest. And I'm
Good.
definitely not biased at all.
I'm a sucker. Love a good cat. We had a cat cam on for the preseason, but I can't get my cat to hang out anymore.
Oh.
We need to get a dog cam on. Like, honestly, like all these cats, dude. Where's the dogs?
Yeah. Put your fucking feet.
Also,
in there.
Arch makes a damning point. Look at how you spell Gillion's name.
Yeah, and it was intentional.
Bio.
It was intentional. Gillionyan.
Am I missing something?
Gillionyan.
Gillionaire.
Because of his cat.
Gillionyan.
Gillionyan. Because of the cat.
Dude, to be fair,
Am I stupid?
Gillionaire doesn't even spell his name right. Like, let's be honest here. Right?
Hey man, my name's Gil. I had to think of something.
You made it work. I can't lie. It's like Chimillionaire.
I
Back
mean,
in the day, see me riding
It's like
dirty.
Chimchar.
but like you could have put an
mean,
I
whatever.
instead of the Y. You had to be fancy, huh?
Well,
could.
I was
Extra
like
fancy.
13. So, and I just
For
I
a
can't
13-year-old
recall it for the
username?
past 14 years old.
For a
yeah.
13-year-old
Holy-
username, you kind of killed it. Because I
Yeah.
did some shit like XX_headshotter 44. Like, yeah, you killed it.
69, 420.
And
yeah.
now you
that's
just
right,
have
yeah.
Lance.
Yeah, back
Maze.
in
Yeah,
the
now it's
COD
just
4 days, I was CG Fire CG, but then I realized that pretty much sucked, so I had to get my shit together.
I want to touch on this now. Enders, by the way, back when AVI did the name tier list, y'all remember that?
Yup.
Enders was in the comments of that Twitter post and was like, "Oh, anyone who makes just their name, their CSC name is an instant F tier." And of course, me and Nace were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then he says, "Yeah, you're just doxing yourself." So every time I introduce myself, I'm actually doxing myself, guys. So if I meet you at the Longhorns, who are you? Oh, I'm Lineman Luke. I'm Seagull. Because I don't want to dox myself, right?
I'm Luke.
I mean, fair.
Like, bro, it's
Luke.
just me.
Yeah.
I want a Scooby snack.
Enders, you were
Better
smoking
watch
crack
out.
on that take.
Enders is going to be in the chat. He's going to yell at you.
I'm
Watch
Don't
out.
stop
actually
saying his.
hoping for it.
Stop saying the
Don't
name.
say
You're
his
gonna
name 3
summon
times.
him.
He will appear.
Summon 'em.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
Quick lock
That-
the
Yeah,
channel.
Jesus, that was a close one.
Okay, sweet. Next
Man.
on to it. How are you feeling about the matchday ones?
Good. Really
There
good.
wasn't too many upsets, but there was some blowouts that I was pretty.
3
surprised by.
blowouts, 1 toss around.
There, I'd say there was
One
a,
OT
I'd say
game.
there was an upset.
2 OT games. What you mean? Wait, no.
There were
Was it
2?
Ooh.
Was it
Just
2?
one.
Who was the second one? I know it was DRG ABW, but who else?
Ah!
That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, no,
That's
it was
the
1. It
OT.
was 1. It was 1.
Spoilers.
Oh shit!
Spoilers.
Oh, no.
Hey, here's the thing. People already know.
Yeah, I know it's already public.
I wonder.
People already know.
We go next. Do we want to get into it, or do we? Yeah, let's get into it.
Get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Hold
All
on,
right.
but I do got to establish before we do get into it. I got to establish that mustard is inherently better than ketchup. and
You,
I'm-
oh my dude. First of all, they both are bottom tier.
What?
Buffalo
Mustard is
sauce
not
number
bottom
one.
That's a
tier.
hot
Buffalo
take.
sauce number 1.
Buffalo sauce. I don't even know if you can count that as a condiment. That's more like a wing
No,
sauce.
then what is it? What is it?
It's a wing sauce. Who the
That's a
fuck
condiment,
is-
dude. You can put fries in buffalo sauce. Have you ever had voodoo style? What are you talking about?
Bro.
Put
I
buffalo
mean,
sauce and
mustard
buffalo mac
S
and
tier.
cheese. Buffalo mac and cheese. What are we doing here?
Dude, I'm just saying, if you're from the Midwest, you put
Midwest?
The
ranch
Midwest.
on Midwest. Yes, Midwest. You put ranch on fucking everything. Come on.
Ranch is good. Ranch is up there. I think
Yeah,
ranch
ranch
and
is-
mustard are like fucking like even. I just, dude, honestly, like ketchup is good, but it's so.
Dude, I knew
fucking
people growing
basic.
up would put ranch on their eggs. Fucking weird.
That
Dude,
is
the ketchup
fucking
on eggs?
Gross. Yeah, ketchup on eggs is gross too.
Valid with a 1.32
Okay.
rating.
Whoa, chill.
Sheesh.
Damn, is mine first?
All you, bud.
No, we got.
0.86.
We're on a Mirage game, MD1.
Yeah, I had to get this shit out of the way.
Wait, blow that up
Huggy
again.
McPuggerson.
Yeah, there you go.
I would not
Oh, I see.
have guessed Hell winning this.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Hell's a different team this
Let's
season.
walk through it. Hell has 3 very strong guns on their roster, and it's the same thing that we talked about last. I don't know, 9 episodes we've done. These are not the same teams.
Yeah,
It's
not
just
not
not-
even
I
it's-
know
close.
they're
It's
not,
just
but
not
I'm
how it
just
is.
Looking at the rosters, I don't know.
I will
Just know
say,
Valor better.
I will say, Hell crushed Cow in their scrim.
Mhm.
So, I mean, they're a scary team. Like, we beat them in preseason, but it was a close game on Ancient. It was a 13-10 game, and like Jonesy, Jonesy's looking pretty good at IGL. Arch is looking crazy on the op. Like, I don't know. Like these guys got some pep to them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's one of those puggy maps, and honestly, our bad for letting it float that long.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah,
but I mean,
definitely.
with these pickups, I'm gonna chop it down to this as well, and I think every team would agree with this. Once you have your final 5 roster, and you have that time to hammer out how exactly you're gonna go about your maps and your season and how you all play, having that on a Thursday is so ass. Because match day 1 should have been a Tuesday after you have your cuts on that previous Thursday. You have the whole weekend to rep with your team, which makes Mirage and other puggy maps like Ancient and all that super difficult to play because they really are. Oh, by the way, yeah, Rooney, we got Rooney back for one of these.
That's funny.
So with the schedule being set back, I'm not saying we lost because the schedule. It's not that at all. They had a really, really good CT. Both of us had a really good CT, as you can see.
Yeah.
But having
Dang,
a
they
final
came
5
back
roster,
from a 9-3. 9-3 curse, dude.
It's I mean, I'm
9-3 curse.
It's the new 11-4.
fucking
It's the
valid.
new
It is.
11-4.
It
really
absolutely is.
Mirage is 100% CT sided apparently.
No, it's dude, it's so balanced.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think what it is I think these 3 guys that just went nuts, right, on Hell, they came from nothing but pugging, and Lance gave them the fucking pugger's dream of a map.
Yo, I didn't pick. I was not captain.
But
Oh.
they're winning.
Oh,
much
triple.
on
Okay, yeah,
CT side. Like, usually on a Puggers map, they're really good at T side. They just run you down.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But I
Anchoring
mean,
is so
Mirage
much
is
easier.
definitely one of the more balanced maps out there. I mean,
I have to assume that it's the same for their IGL is
Jonesy.
It's Jonesy.
It's
Mhm.
Jonesy,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's his first season, first time playing with like a full team too, and he's
Yeah.
like yelling and popping off with the 1.41 rating.
I have to
Dude,
assume
impressive.
Jonesy is in the same boat of chill out, Bun. Of when you guys can't see it, but Bun is drawing sad faces next to my name. Jonesy has to agree, and I assume most IGLs have to agree on, especially on like a puggy map like this. Once you guys just figure out, okay, I'm playing this site, I'm playing this site, and you just say, okay, go, and then every next round, okay, just do the same thing. Just do the same thing.
Did either team have any like set execs yet, or not really?
We were floating some around. Hey, do you know this smoke? Yeah. Okay, do you know this Molly? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, let's try it out.
Sure.
But as
it is
far
match
as
day 1 after
it
all.
seemed very clear
Yeah,
that Hellfire, and I'm
definitely.
sure it was Cameron, like they'd smoke off stairs, jungle, ticket, Molly under palace.
They probably had
the
it
fact,
planned.
despite the fact that they couldn't take A, they had the lineups for it. So don't get it twisted.
Right. Well, I mean, shit, they
Yeah,
got more T
definitely.
rounds than you guys did. So
Cameron's
Right,
got,
right.
Cameron's
So-
got a shitload of util. hitting
Yeah, you
back
just
off
got to
in that
chop this
head.
up to who the veterans are, and
They only
obviously
had
Cameron and
6
Amy.
enemy
or
splash.
Amaryllis.
Lance and Triple Man had 18.
18 what? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
oh,
yeah,
enemy
he's
splash.
left. Oh yeah, that's big.
Yeah, but at what cost? You know? Yeah,
I mean,
can
you can
flash
look at
all
the
I want,
utility
but-
damage too, though. Like, I'm seeing Lance with 216, and then also Jonesy with 277. Pretty wild with a lot of.
I couldn't
util
even tell
damage.
you where we got that from, too, because I don't recall burning a lot, and I don't recall burning them a lot.
Did you guys
Or
name
na-
stack
or
anywhere?
nading. Not on purpose. Not that I
Interesting.
thought, but it's puggy. Like you don't even think what you do. You're just
You just
oh,
do
it's
it,
Mirage.
yeah.
I've done this 400 times. Let me just throw shit, and it seems like that's what we all
How
do.
many times did Rooney ego peak mid with an op
Once?
and die?
No, he
Just
won it
once?
once. Yep. Nah, he won it once and lost it once.
He has 5 first deaths.
Yeah, he was a rifler this game.
Oh, he wasn't opping.
Not terribly. I know Bun can attest to this because he was in our Vertigo scrim against Nan too. Just if the momentum's not there, there's no reason to keep killing your eco for it, especially
Right.
I don't know, yeah, especially if you're not getting the momentum anyways. Now, if we were like winning like 2 or 3 Ts in a row, then maybe.
Right.
But it's entirely momentum based thing, and there were just a couple times we needed to call the time and reset. But this is what we've been saying, like match day 3 is when like the nails are in the coffin.
Right.
So we'll assume it's the same. Also, Jonesy, Rooney CT haunts my dreams. Yeah, dude, he used to terrorize people last season. You don't understand.
Tell me
Rooney's
about the one
very
T-side ramp that you won.
I think it was B site. Pretty sure it was B site. I think we collapsed. I think I got a pick and con and was like, let me drop this cat guy off. No, actually, I think we went down mid. Regardless, it's more of an autopilot map. Trying to run execs when you don't know exactly how your final five are going to play with each other yet. Because I know me and Valid have tens of hours together. Me and Barefoot have, handful there. We don't have TB1, which we're really looking forward to him coming into the season here soon once he recovers. But
What's going
Hellfire
on
played a really
You all
good
right?
game. Yeah, Tim cut his finger and got stitches. So and it's his W key, which is like his main
Oh
thing.
yeah.
So
Hilarious.
Rip.
yeah, so we need him to recover.
Rip middle
which
finger.
We think he should be good by Tuesday. So once we just get these weekend reps in over, Hellfire had a really good start to their season. Happy for him. And these are not the same people we saw last season. And be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
L looking
I
strong
know
this season. L's looking strong.
Jonesy, for a first-time IGL, as far as I know, in dropping 25 and 13 against a team that's pretty experienced.
Well, I mean, they went
that's-
2-0 tonight too. They beat Cow in their scrim. So
That's right.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, that's.
they were
that's
playing well
impressive.
tonight. They were playing well.
I'm curious what Jonesy dropped in that game as well. Because I don't know, a fragging IGL. I mean, I guess if we like reference our preseason match days and our match days tonight, it seems like the IGLs are doing pretty good. But it's so hard. Like I've noticed it's definitely affected my game stepping into that role.
Oh, for sure. It's a lot more to think about.
Jonesy's got to be one of the
yeah,
ones we
so
get
much.
on. We got to get Jonesy on at some point just
Oh,
to see
100%.
what that fresh perspective
yeah,
is like.
I would have liked to have him tonight, but it is. What
Hey,
it is.
you got to celebrate. You got to go celebrate with your team. Is what it is.
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. Match
That
day
is
one win.
right.
Gotta celebrate.
Yep. So
That
good
is
for them.
right.
Good for them. Really good game by them. GG's by all of us. And if you want to go write some shit like, oh, AP's washed, just make sure you put it in writing. Make sure I can screenshot it. Make sure I got some stuff coming up later.
Make sure when you
Watch
do it,
out for
you
the
send
diss track
valid
later.
your address.
Oh, I just got a screenshot. Jonesy top frag the scrim as well. 25 and 11.
Yeah, Arch just sent it over to my way, too.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
Against you,
nuts, dude.
Seagull, you could have piped up.
Yep. I didn't know what the heck his scoreline was. I wasn't really watching.
Fair enough.
I was kind of mentally preparing for the match in my head
That's right.
at that point. But yeah, no, we had a good first half. It was a 7-5 half. So we were keeping up, but for whatever reason, once we switched over to CT side, we couldn't get anything going.
Happens.
And yeah,
Really?
we had
even.
I mean, to be fair too, Cal had 3 subs
Oh, yeah.
for that scrim. It was me, Twisted, and Keister as the subs, because Huntwick was working until like a 12-hour shift or some shit, so he couldn't make the scrim. He barely made the match. Like he thought he was gonna miss the match day, which would have sucked, but he ended up making it. So that was nice.
Well, congrats, guys. Hope to see you on. Let me see. Who do they play match day 2? Hellfire. It should be.
Question.
Who?
They
Very
play
good
the
question,
Riff
let's see.
Riders.
DB.
Maybe, yeah.
That's gonna be a game to watch.
That's gonna be a silly
That's
one.
gonna be a game to watch for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
Because
gonna be a
game to watch.
DB's good. DB's
Yeah.
good.
DB's really good.
So Hellfire's gonna have a challenge there, but I don't know. I'd love to see what they can do.
Sweet.
Okay.
On to the next. See what we got.
Watching you, DB.
Goshi
Watching.
Box on Vrega.
Koshi.
Sweet.
versus
Luke, talk
Fox.
first.
Okay. It went a hell of a lot better than I expected it to, especially considering our scrim that we had on preseason 2. That they kind of pushed our shit in on Anubis, and I was kind of, I'm not gonna say I was expecting a loss, but I wasn't expecting it to go like this. I think obviously they have a sub. I think at the ginger. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
I don't know who that is.
That's a
So-
I didn't see them around in combines. This might be like a
maybe PFA,
like a fresh
like a late join, maybe.
like a fresh join.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
And
one of the
maybe it
early
was a
seasons
move.
off
I don't
or
know because the
something.
name is familiar. It might be like a move down. I'm not even sure.
It could have been
Yeah.
someone who'd played like previous seasons, maybe, and just was taking a season off and then decided, hey, I'll pop in as a PFA.
Right. Or a different name, alias. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we'll assume
but,
that's the case.
Right. I mean, we had a sub too, so we had AA run. He obviously, as you can see, he put out. The dude was going nuts. I mean, 6 first kills. That's so huge.
What
That's
happened in the
absolutely
map
massive.
ban that made you guys end up on Vertigo?
So I kind of already wanted to go to Vertigo. I didn't really say
All right.
anything to the team, but we scrimmed Vertigo and we went over Vertigo quite a bit on Monday since we already had our final 5. And so we scrimmed Vertigo and we scrimmed Sav and we killed it against Sav too. And so we were like, huh. We get into the bans, they banned whatever, you know. It got down to Inferno and Vertigo. And I don't want to play fucking Inferno. I don't want to play the pug map, so I've just worked out Vertigo. We played the scrim, killed it, and I was like, well, this is pretty cut and dry, so let's just go to Vertigo. So we went to Vertigo. And I mean, the game kind of speaks for itself. I don't really have too much to say.
You guys have
the second round on your CT side.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So we got a little bit carried away. We were like, okay, we're gonna 13-1 them. We were so excited to 13-1, and we forced up. We had plenty of money. We think we lost one guy on our pistol round, and so we had plenty of money. We didn't have to buy armor really or anything. Plenty of money. We forced up. We had like 3 M4s, or no. We had 3 AKs and 2. No, 3 M4s.
AKs.
We were on pistol round. Yeah. We had 3 M4s, and we put 2A, 1 mid, 1 B. We fucking pretty much went and peaked ramp. Nobody was there, and then util was coming in B. So before they were even up B, they were kind of slow on the take on pistol round. What the fuck, dude? I'm so lost right now. Holy shit.
Luke's
I
lost
don't know.
everybody.
You win
I'm drawing
pistol.
blank.
You have
They
guns,
ran
you
up
win.
ramp. No, they ran up ramp. They fucking ran up ramp. We tried to stop it. We threw flashes, tried to peek the ramp, but their flash beat us. 2 of us were just absolutely just blind on ramp, and they threw another flash, and then Azor flashed over again, and we were already blind, so we couldn't turn away from Azor's flash. Blind again, they ran up, and they just absolutely dumpstered 2 of us right then and there, and it was 5v3, and I mean, they just took the site, they took our guns, and they worked us.
It's like I'm
So-
there. It's like I
Yeah.
was an observer.
The Jin
They worked us.
flash on that one.
They worked us. We had to go into the 3rd round on a half buy, or on a forced buy, because we didn't have the money. We force bought. We lost there pretty freaking quickly. Went to the 3rd round or 4th round, bought again on a save, and then we got our eco back and closed it out. So
Well, cool.
Really good
If
game.
anyone was looking to fall asleep, you just did it for him.
yeah, I know. I know.
Nah,
Word
Watch
from the
that one,
chat.
definitely.
Word from the chat. The Ginge is a late join. He is a PFA.
I fucking knew it.
He is a PFA. Okay,
Okay,
so he
good
is
to
brand
know.
new then. 17 flashes.
Yeah, it seems like a support role in this game. Doesn't mean they're a support role in general. Just this game, they kind of had that.
Probably just
but,
had a default flash that was just catching the same guy every round, I bet.
Yeah.
2
Just,
utility damage.
hey,
They
Two
hit
dude,
utility
people with
damage.
flashes.
that anti-plant nade, you never know.
Ugh, yeah,
Six with six
that's
utility?
tough. The highest utility damage with PK at 85. That's tough.
Where are you planting
Versus
Azor
271.
that they get 271? Like,
yeah, that's
where?
crazy.
Ace, right?
Actually,
Azor.
oh,
Azor's
probably
just
the
got
ramp-
a
the
lot of
ramp,
util
the
in his
ramp
back
molly and the
pocket,
Sad
man.
Hall molly.
It,
The
like,
ramp molly and
has-
the
It wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. He just got a lot of util in his pocket. So
I mean,
he just-
stairs nade.
he just finds it. Azor's
Or even like
Azor's
if you
got a
know a
play
mid
style for
nade,
sure.
if you know a mid nade, you can farm util
Oh,
damage.
true. Yeah, that thing cooks me every time. Except for
Yeah.
now because I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, so definitely don't throw it against Lance now because he knows, guys.
This is true.
He definitely knows about it.
So AVI had a sub, but this is their It's Sick, Ponage, Razor, PK Freeze, and PK Freeze was their DE pickup. And
Mhm.
so
I think
who was out
All
for
of
this?
these guys were actually DE pickups except
Well,
for Razor.
no,
Oh, no.
Razor's a vet.
Yeah, Razor was signed in free agency.
Razor was
Everybody else was a DE though.
So Butters was the sub. Butters was
Yes.
subbed out.
Butters
Butters
was
was subbed
yeah.
out.
I see.
Yep.
Okay. So
Ginge did good in his place though. Ginge did.
He did.
yeah. As a
did
as a
really well.
PFA, you did what you needed to do, and it's
Right.
GG's from there. So yeah, no PFAs or no FAs. Beat yourself up over like this kind of
Losing
stuff.
for
really
sure.
bad. Is,
The fact
yeah,
that you're playing at all is just fantastic. Like,
Yeah,
keep doing it.
because there are opportunities where teams would have to do a 4v5. Like if it
Yeah.
was round 5, my power goes out. It's a 4v5.
Straight up. Yeah.
So yeah, just y'all being there is fucking fantastic. So we love Rooney, the Ginge. You fucking did what you had to do.
Absolutely.
So well
AA
done.
Ron.
So what are
Shout
we
out to
thinking
AA
of? What are
Ron.
we thinking of AVI coming out here with this? How,
You
how do we
know-
chop this up? Do they just need more homework? They need more miles in the
I-
odometer?
I think so. I think really it's just like a lack of experience together.
Okay.
And I mean, we had 3 of us played together all last season, so we already have a huge amount of chemistry compared to like 90% of the teams.
Mhm.
And then AA Ron, we pug with him all the time. He's OS at heart, even though he's always PFA because he can't make certain match days. He's OS at heart, so we also have chemistry with him and Spence. I mean, we went over the maps and stuff together, so
Nice.
we had a really strong understanding of Vertigo when we went there. It's
Well,
just kind of
sweet.
an unfortunate map pick for them.
Yeah.
You know-
let's. It's honestly shocking that these new rosters would float it to Vertigo. I thought everything would go puggy today because with the new Vertigo changes and with the cores being so strong sometimes, like obviously like OS, like if we had TB1, like you don't know what kind of homework these people have already been doing since the change happened.
Right.
So getting a bunch of Ds together, what their schedule's like, and being like, yeah, let's go Vert, even though it's just changed.
That's
I'm
ballsy.
shocked
Right.
they went there.
Yeah, I feel that.
I
Like,
think-
Earth's one of my favorite maps, and I would be scared to play it in here.
Yeah, it's
I
just
think
not
even
that's-
ready
even
yet.
with like doing homework and stuff and watching all like the pro matches on it recently, I would still be scared to go there just because it's so unknown. You know.
That's what scrims are for too. Which great scrim. Bun.
Right.
Wow, good time.
I think they floated it. I think they were floating it, trying to get to Inferno. Personally,
And then they ended
because-
up on it because they didn't. think
Yeah,
it was
that
a
we've
ticket.
seen Inferno. Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what I was
exactly
thinking
happened.
too. Actually, I'm really thinking honestly that this is just a bad map for Hawks, and they just either fumbled the map picks, map
Right.
bans, and just gambled, and it didn't pay off. Because honestly, like I'm on the Razor hype train. I have faith in Razor. I played. I guess
Yeah,
I
I do
should say I
too.
played against them in a preseason scrim, and they had our number. It was a close game, but they totally had our number. So
And also, Razor was in Dallas in a LAN center, so
that'll do it.
that's also a big piece. Like he's not on his own hardware, so
But that's a totally different setting. So that we gotta understand that as well with the Dallas changes. Is that how many recruits do we have there?
A lot.
We had one on my team, Lex.
Noble and Fresh are both there.
I mean, we really do have to consider that here too, because that's like I did Atlanta and DreamHack Atlanta, and buddy, it's not the same. Like it's difficult to focus.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
okay, good to know.
Yeah, we could hear on our team there was just like so much like commotion going around him through the mics. Like, yeah, imagine it's got to be a lot harder to play on.
So we'll chop some of that up to that, and of course we're giving benefit of the doubt on a lot of these, but we hope to see these teams recover.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Well, okay, this is the thing with the first like 5 or 6 match days. Like,
I'd say 3.
who cares if you win or lose? You're just trying to like
Feel it out.
figure things out a little bit.
Right.
This weekend is going to be huge. This match day 2, seeing what teams do over the weekend, huge.
For sure. I think we're gonna see some crazy strats, honestly. Someone's gonna
Yeah.
pull something out of the strat book deep, trying to get that first win. Or maybe the second win, stay undefeated.
True. Speaking of undefeated, who we got next, Bon?
I believe it's the Nan Wet game, right?
On Ancient?
Something like that.
Wet nades.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wet.
yeah, there we go.
Dude, Wet's name is perfect because you can slot it in for anything. Wet Pirates, Wet Nades.
True.
Tell me
You know what you get when you get a wet nade?
Oh my god, what?
A rock.
Bud, tell me about it. How it didn't seem like it went super well for you.
Wouldn't I wouldn't say it was amazing, but y'all did amazing.
God damn, Ruby.
Jesus
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
actually.
Yeah, when somebody
Almost
throws
a
30 and
2.0.
What is
it's
that?
hard to do
What is
anything
that
about it.
rating? What the hell?
3.0 KD. Sorry.
Not only at
140
30, but only
ADR?
10 deaths. Only 10 deaths. 6
That's
first-round kills.
Stupid. That's just
Or
silly.
first kills, rather.
It's
And
not as
all
good
of
as it
that-
was. I mean,
No. All of that,
Shut
and you have
up.
100 utility damage, and you have 100 utility damage, and 3 enemies splashed, and 2 1VXs. The hell?
yeah.
Lord
Yeah,
have
you were
Run,
unstoppable.
like,
Just
a
steamrolling B? What's going on?
V5 or something. I baited board a lot.
At least you're honest.
It's exactly the answer I wanted.
Yeah, holy
I mean-
shit. Bort with 16 assists. Holy.
And 17 enemies flashed. That's a
Yeah,
lot
so
of enemies.
That's honestly
the
all
one
this
that
is
was, like,
crazy.
So is Bort slotting in as support?
16 assists. That has got to be one of the highest assist counts I've ever seen.
So
On
Yeah,
a
they're probably-
non-overtime game.
They're probably flash assists for flashing in Ruby. Fucking go in and steamroll everybody.
Does it count that? Does it count that?
Yes, it does.
for-
Oh, okay.
It count.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
a
know that.
hover. If you hover over the A3 on the website, it tells you it's like flash assists, damage assists, and like traded deaths. Or
Yeah,
something
traded
like that.
deaths.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's not like traditional assists. A little different.
How about your other teammates, Ruby? How's it
so,
going for
okay,
them?
Yeah. On our T side,
Lucille's
it
your
was,
offer, yeah?
Airglow and Goblin going in first, and then Portless, we just like try and work with whatever happened there. It's just how it worked out. I don't think that was the plan, but that's how things went. Lucille, he was a little bummed.
Lucille's your offer, yeah?
Yeah, he was hopping.
Did he get an op?
Yeah.
He was opping all that
Yeah.
game.
Got it.
Yeah. We had Goblin opping a little bit.
On purpose?
Lucille opt. Yeah, Goblin likes to op.
Okay, good enough. Good enough.
I don't know. He was playing like mid with an op on T side. I think we could have done a little better to like set him up with stuff, but
And now's the
Were you
time
guys
to
double
figure that
upping at
stuff
all?
out.
yeah, we double upped on CT.
Lord.
Nice.
That
Goblin,
explains.
Lucille.
That
I
explains
have a
the.
real-
Sounds expensive.
Ah! Ah!
Oh,
told you
wow.
guys, you said
So
it was
God.
three
Whoa,
times the
whoa.
Look,
I just
this
have
is
a-
your guys'
Oh,
fault.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. I fucked up.
Admin abuse.
Wait a fucking moment. You don't get
What?
to meet
What?
me. Ruby, I have to ask. Seeing as this is on Ancient, did you look at it and just go like, yeah, I'm gonna pull an Enders on this bitch and just... decide to
Oh
drop
my
it?
god, bro.
Well, no, it's a
People
different.
can't have a pop-off game being like, oh, I'm Enders. Like, what?
He did it different. Okay, you, Enders, you rushed B ramp every round. Ruby rushed mid. It's different.
No, Ruby baited Bort.
Yeah.
He did.
But he still rushed mid.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah,
It's not
like,
baiting if it works. That's my
Yeah.
philosophy.
It's not baiting if you get the kill. That's called a trade.
No. Win the round. If you win the round.
CSGO's golden rule, CS2 golden rule. Everything's fine unless someone fucks up.
It's all shits and
Insightful.
giggles until somebody giggles and shits.
Exactly.
It's an old one.
It's a
No,
good one.
on T side I went mid a lot. I entry'd on B once, and I bullied the guy on A. And on CT side I played mid.
Now, is this like a coordinated effort, or you're just running out there being like, all right, I'm gonna go around, and then it works?
Sometimes you have to like watch out for when your teammates are drawing attention and stuff. You know, you pick
So
your
baiting,
timing.
yeah.
It's
No,
almost,
no, they're on the
almost
other
like
side of the
lurking.
map.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
almost like lurking in a way.
Well, Bun, now your side of the story.
Well, give me 1 second. I have to do something important.
Okay,
There we go.
for sure.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, the
Your
game.
Your game. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that exists. On our team, still, Amp, top of the leaderboard. 106 ping the entire game. I think
It's insane.
I think I lagged more than he did.
I need to talk about it because I saw it in the scrim too. When we were starting to get like close to that OT rate, I was like, dude, Imp is doing this at 115. And it was clear. You'd see him swing, and it was like, oh, he's the ping.
Yeah, let me talk about scrim. In our scrim, we were in a 2v3 scenario. Amp was behind me. I was trying to get up on the A side on Vertigo. He tries to throw a nade over my head. Now, on his screen, the nade went over my head. On my screen and the server, entirely different. Shove the nade so far up my rear end and then killed him somehow. Cause
What?
he was more health than I was. And somehow that killed him.
Oh, no armor?
No, we both had armor, I think. It was close to
then
like
I
last
don't-
round. It was close to last
It
round.
was witchcraft. I actually pulled a hex on you that game.
Yeah, apparently that knocks some sense into me, and then I get it crouched around hard. But I digress. That was fun. His ping, it's out unreal. How is he able to play that? I will never know.
I'm calling for admin
it's-
control.
It's one of those things with high ping that whenever you get used to it, there are ways to play around it. So like I used to play a lot on high ping because I used to live in Vegas and I had a lot of friends on the East Coast, and I would end up playing on their servers. Like if you go in first, if you entry, a lot of time like it's not just laggy for you, it's late for the other people on the other end whenever you come in. So like the peeker's advantage is like a little bit stronger whenever you're at a higher ping. And I mean, if he's from Alaska, he's used to playing on this all the time. So it might be crazy for us, but for him, that's just his normal gameplay.
Right. You know, I'd say that about my
Really
sensitivity
adopted
too, but
the lag.
yeah.
I was born in it. Or whatever that
Quick,
Bane
I'll go
quote
back
is.
to the muted corner and the Shadow Realm.
God
I will
bless.
say I love you guys. Fucking good shit.
all right.
Well, we hate you.
Hey, thanks, Andrew. The feeling is not mutual.
I got to see like
Oh
his
my
face before
God.
Ruby. Fuck you. Lance, you're
Huh.
a piece of shit host.
What?
We're gonna need more yapping out of you. Bun, Clancy was a better fucking.
What?
Seagull, you're the best noble there's ever been.
Thank
Could
you.
you be better production though, Bun?
I
Get
do a
more
great
of that
impression.
This guy woke up and just chose.
He
violence.
will stroke violence.
shit. You don't get to cut me off. You do not get to cut me off. Gillionaire, you're just the fucking Ender's replacement on ATL. Do good. I fucking believe in you.
I'm trying, bud.
Ruby,
Don't you have some prospect shit to talk about
Yeah,
somewhere?
go back to the prospect
And
perspective.
with that, get him out of here! Get him out of here!
If I could move channels one more time, I'm nuking the server.
He burnt my shake.
We go next. Now I gotta fucking do
also-
What do
next.
you mean we
Just
got it?
wanna
I
point
got
out,
interrupted by
sorry,
fucking
sorry,
Ender.
sorry.
All right, so
Sorry.
hello, who is it?
You're fucking brutal.
Hello?
You get me every fucking time with that. I hate you.
Hey, anyways,
Fucking hate you.
Covenant great. Clevey was our
God, get out of
clear
here.
comms. Fuck. Clevey was our caller. Jess was our side caller whenever Clevey came up with a blank. It's not a bad thing, but it's like they were both calling.
Clevey or main IGL?
Yeah, Clevey's our main IGL. He was calling for most of the game. I threw in a few
Man, that's-
calls, but we all call. We all try and put in.
He was a
our-
little aggressive, huh? Or
Who?
was this just Ruby just swinging mid? Was he playing house by chance? Just getting swing, or was he playing donut, or what? Why is he 7 first deaths? That's insane.
I am not.
As far as I'm concerned, that's 7 lost rounds immediately.
I think they were just aggressive because what I gathered was Cleveland would always do his lineups, do his smokes, go to mid, and then I believe that they would rush him because they would usually always send. If I'm correct, Ruby, y'all always had like 2 going mid, 1 up, and then 1 rush close. Am I in the ballpark? On y'all's CFED.
CT?
On CT.
Yeah, we had 2 mid, 2 B, 1A.
Yeah. And I believe Clevey was also watching mid on CT. So y'all mid control was on point.
So your mid
Yeah.
players were throwing lineups and then going mid bun?
Throwing lineups
hell
on T.
Ah, good to know. That's great
hell
to
no.
know. I'll write that one down.
So like,
No, that's not what I
was
meant.
every CT round that you guys, or was every round when you were on T? What was Wait, just everything you tried just wouldn't work, or what?
I wouldn't say it wouldn't work. I mean, we got bomb planted the last round, but that's besides the point. Trying to think.
You guys weren't going in there with like an insanity mindset, like let's take mid every round. And
I
just
think we were just
getting
playing
kicked
things
down.
too slow. Like, we were playing the long game. We were playing chess.
So you were trying to play OS style and just.
Honestly, what it looks like to me, because the half was 7-5. Like, it wasn't that outrageous, right?
not at all.
Like you were losing, but you weren't losing that bad. Like,
Right.
It's ancient. You're going into T side. You can come back from that. What it looks like to me is you guys just lost the pistol and then had to save a bunch, and
Didn't
then
get
you
the eco
lost the
back.
subsequent gun round.
I feel like
That's
what's
actually
really...
you got
a good
one-
point.
And then
Did
you
you
got
force
one
second
back.
round?
It looks like you got one back, but then you just couldn't keep it.
I feel like what
Like,
happened
it's just how it goes sometimes.
I feel like what happened on our T side was we couldn't grasp where everyone was playing until like the very end, and then at that point it was already too late. But
Oh, well, how's it chopping up with your pickup? So with Amp and Coffin, because you, Clevey, and Jess are vets, so your core is there.
Mhm.
So you guys obviously have some chemistry, obviously coming off a trophy. How are your DEs slotting in with your guys' play style?
so Amp and Coffin, they're doing honestly really great. They're really sliding into Van and Cool's old position as fragging power and opener. Not opener, entry. Amp is a good entry. Coffin Eyes, he can hold. He can really take good angles, throw them off by surprise.
Okay.
Very good on calls. Very good pickups, I'd say.
Good. That's what's important, is figuring out how these new players are gonna.
They really fit the vibe. We try to
Good.
go with vibe more than skill, because we
That's
can
always
work
the way
on
to go,
skill.
man.
We can change skill. We can work on skill. We can make it better. But what we can't really work on is changing a
Attitude.
whole vibe, changing a whole attitude.
Let's see.
Which,
And how often were you
It's
using
mental
a
warfare,
scout,
maybe.
Bun?
right.
How often were you using a scout?
I'd say on CT, I was scouting a few times.
Well, that's your problem there. You were throwing.
What do you mean?
You were scouting. You were throwing.
That's such.
I'd
a
hear
fun
your
thing
scout
to
shoot
do.
on B steps and
Absolutely
be like,
brutal.
"Sweet, go B."
If I'm just
Sweet
telling you right now,
Kobe.
Bun, if you try and scout against us, we are going to absolutely push your shit in. 100%. I'm telling you right now.
Thank you
We're
for the
gonna-
insight. Thank you
I
for the
know.
insight.
Pull your
Whip it,
scout
whip
out.
it.
I dare you.
It depends on what map
Please
we'll go on.
play with your scout.
Hey, overpass is
map.
gone, buddy. We're done with the 90s. Overpass is gone. You're not getting
also-
that chance again.
Just want to point out, Mr. Peyton Thibodeau in the chat says 1.97 rating is insane. Just you wait, buddy.
Oh, it gets worse.
Yeah, just
It
wait.
gets
wait.
better.
Oh my
It gets
god.
It gets insanier.
It does.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's
Exactly.
more. We have.
The 12:30 mark.
Who do we have? Who's next?
I was gonna say-
Oh shoot, it is 12:30. Okay, let's speed this up a bit. We have DRG and what is this?
ABW, right?
W.
APW. APW.
OT. It's a good one. Close one. A long one. A grindy one.
Wait.
A dirty one.
Oh
scrappy
man,
one.
those rounds at the end.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, y'all can't see it yet, but I got an eye full.
Ooh.
Sweet, here it is on Vertigo on the new two new Vert games. Lord
That's
have
huge,
mercy.
honestly.
The notorious
Crazy to see it.
BIG.
Crazy to see it go
And
to
one
overtime on the new Vertigo.
I
Kinda cool,
know. It
honestly.
makes you think that both of these teams have practiced something, because you don't do this by
Yeah,
accident.
true.
I mean, it's either both or neither, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only way to explain it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's strange. This is a super cool first.
But these are really
first
good
game with these
stats, like kind of
teams,
all the way
yeah.
around, honestly.
Yeah, for the oh my god, the util is insane.
that is crazy.
That's
Util
just
damage,
Vertigo,
actually.
yeah.
Especially
Like
on
20
on
flashes.
ABW. Jesus,
Let's,
that's
yeah,
like
let's get through it
suffocating.
first. Let's get through
That's-
it with
that's-
ABW first.
That's
Notorious
over
one
1,000. That's over 1,000 util damage from ABW.
Yeah, combined. And who knows
First-
when they were if they were doing that T side, if they were doing that CT side. I have no idea where this came out from.
Bro,
gotta be a secret.
honestly, what a pickup with one con.
I'm
Like,
saying.
bro,
Yeah,
they
it's-
cut Sumarai, who's dropping
Recently.
what 0.8s or something in combines, and then they pick up one con who was cut by DB. They had an absolute super team,
Yeah.
and
that was-
Yeah,
they
looking scary.
I know Rex is
scary.
their IGL, but cutting one con is just crazy to me. I feel like
Yeah.
maybe put somebody else in that as long as their MMR was good, which I think it was. I think their MMR was good with one con.
Is
Does
there one con?
ABW have
Oh.
something to do with scorned players?
I think
'Cause
he is
this,
an offer.
This is a
but,
synthetic ass move.
Akelja is also an op.
Yeah. I know. Well, I think one con's kind of a hybrid. I think he can do both.
But
So I
didn't.
bet he.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
mean,
question.
we
I
don't
have to
have
watch the
any
demo.
Interesting. 6
Look out
first deaths,
for-
6 first deaths.
Pancake.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
I mean, 3
I
first
will say,
kills,
last
only 1
episode-
first death. That's huge.
Luke did say, "Wheelo Pancake MVP, call it, write it down." So I wrote it down. And it's match day 1. Everyone's getting their kinks worked out. You have no idea where these teams are
Notorious
going
was
to be.
opping? They have 2
What?
oppers and
What?
Notorious was opping?
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
For
That
fun?
explains
On
why
purpose?
Notorious. That
Did he pick it
explains
up?
why Notorious
is
top
nuts.
fragged and still didn't get top damage. Pretty sure
Oh,
he got
that
top
checks
damage.
out. That's insane. So that
No, that
that
would-
creates
that
like a
is
whole
nuts.
new dynamic of like, if you're T against ABW, dude, you have no idea where that op is
Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
anybody.
If one of the feels
any
cold, you
point.
just give it to one con, and he's also insane. It's like, oh.
Right.
Yeah, if someone's
I
cold
mean,
with
shit.
it,
I've
someone
even
else will
seen
have it.
synth op before.
Oh, me
Like,
too.
like
I'm assuming
You
Synth is
know?
calling.
they had 2 ops.
Yeah,
at some
Synth is
point. Yeah, that
IGL
makes
at the
sense.
moment,
Yeah.
which just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Abe is opping for alms, right?
He, as far as I know,
To my
that's
knowledge, yeah.
that's what the word on the street is. I don't actually know if he is or not. I guess Pancake's in chat. She could probably weigh in on that.
For some
Mhm.
reason, I
Sure.
thought Rainbow was opping.
I don't think
mean-
Rainbow's an opper. I think he's more of a rifler.
The 4 first kills by Gojira and Abe, like
That's
read
huge.
as an op. I
Yeah.
mean,
4-0.
right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
have-
that's huge.
you have
That's
to
like
assume-
8 round wins, basically, if you can convert it, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you
So
can
the
convert that
instant
early
4v5, you have to assume that's like the work of an op. I don't
Yeah,
know.
if you, I mean, first pick is like 70% chance roughly. Of
Abe
winning
is
a round,
up.
So
Hmm?
I
Like-
heard Abe is up last episode.
Okay, so
Sorry,
yeah,
I don't
four
watch all
four
the
opening duels.
episodes.
So Gojira has taken 4 first kills with a rifle, I assume, which is insanity as well.
Yeah, that's wild.
But also DRG is also putting up incredible util damage with 245, 172, 267 within their first 3.
Well,
Uh,
fragging IGL or Gojira.
What is that?
yeah,
Is that 20
it's-
enemies flashed for Abe? Crazy.
It is
Yeah,
horrendous.
that's pretty
It's an
nice.
offer's job sometimes.
True.
But DRG taking it to
still a
OT
lot.
with ABW, if you had said this last season, people would have been like, "There's no shot." So these
Yeah,
are new
true.
teams. These are different
I
people
didn't-
coming out of the woodwork.
I honestly would have had Alms taking this one.
You well, when I was checking the scoreboard while it was still going OT, I was biting my nails, dude.
Dude, me
I
too.
think the one con pickup kind of changes the whole equation for me.
it does.
Like,
It definitely
so,
does.
like, it's-
Oh, Gajira's IGL too. Looks like
yeah.
wow,
Yeah,
Really?
top frag IGL. This
Wow,
is the
there's
second
another
one we've
top
seen.
frag IGL.
crazy, man.
Love to see it. Love to see it from both of y'all. Both
You
of y'all.
really
Third,
do.
because I'm top
Really
frag
do.
IGL too. So who was the other one? It was somebody else. It wasn't just me.
Jonesy.
Yeah,
Jonesy,
Jonesy.
me, Jonesy, and Gojira now.
Wild.
Right.
IGL's be
GG's
popping,
from
dude.
y'all. Really good looks here. And even from your top to bottom, it just seems like y'all have, teams that you're gonna figure some shit out with.
Telling
Like
you,
I
dude.
said, come
DRG
match day
sleeper
3,
team. Sleeper team
Yeah.
this season.
come
Yeah,
match day 3,
definitely.
these teams are gonna be fucking worked out, dude.
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
I think it's gonna be a way different DRG than last season.
Last 2
I
seasons.
hope so,
honestly.
dude. Love a story like that.
ABW, they got big shoes to fill from last season as well, so
Definitely.
they better
They
keep
got
it
something
up.
to prove. They got
Started
something to
going.
They
prove.
definitely have something to prove.
At least the win. So
Yeah, the win is huge.
still on track.
Definitely.
Specifically, Synth has big shoes to fill in Shane. With
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's a
I mean, we're not, and like,
I
to
don't
be
know how many
fair, like
players
no one
could
should,
in this tier, though.
like no one should expect Synth to perform like Shane did last
No,
season.
no,
Like,
absolutely
no
not.
one
I
should
just mean
expect
calling
anyone to
wise.
perform like Shane.
I just mean calling wise. Like
Right,
Shane was a
no,
good
agreed.
caller.
Yeah,
Like he was a good
100%.
IGL. Like without the frags, he was a really, really strong IGL. He had a strong understanding
Agreed.
of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
So
for sure, for sure.
he, regardless of the players that they had and how well they performed, I think he could have took 4 other players and still had a really strong team just by his calls. So
For sure. It was a good
Hopefully,
game by y'all.
hopefully
Love to see
Synth
it.
keeps it up.
Hype to start off the season with an absolute banger. You know?
Yeah,
Dude,
absolutely.
yeah, OT new vert. That's crazy.
So cool though. Love it.
Next game?
Yeah,
let's
what's
go
next?
Fuck
What
it,
do
we
we
go next. GG, easy.
Not easy.
No, not for me. I lost.
Tab versus
Sev
Brawl.
FRG?
Another almost OT, dude. This 11-13 stat line
Damn.
kills me. It kills me. It eats me up.
Dude, you know that Toast and Doxic are doing fucking shots somewhere in Dallas right now.
Yeah, they're at some dive
They
bar.
definitely went to the same LAN center and definitely were like, "Hey, you want to get some beers out?"
They
You
were
think
right
they
next to
fist
each
bumped?
other. They were right next to each other. I
Oh,
can't stop
dude,
that
they-
almost
they-
the
they
entire
booty
game, bro.
bumped.
My
Yeah.
entire game was
100%.
ridden with Toast, Doxic, Lax, and freaking Robot just going nuts in the mic, bro. All I hear is all of them calming 3 different games. Ugh. It was a little rough for a minute. I'm not gonna
And
lie.
as,
It was a
as
little rough.
Lax's teammate, I can confirm we also heard that.
Hey, they're E-Box, they're E-Box. I'm like, where? Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
man.
on Vertigo.
Come on,
You're like, huh?
They're like, hey, ramp. I was like, that's not Anubis. Okay, that's not Lax.
Let's get in.
Yeah,
let's get into the,
that would
the
be
fun of
AA
it.
wrong.
Numbers are insane.
Something about the util damage is fucking just catching my eye.
Bro, another top
Always.
frag IGL. Looky there.
God, make it stop.
4 out of
Oh,
5
you're
so
okay.
far. 4 out of 5 IDLs are top fragging.
It'd be nice.
What is going on with recruit IDLs right now?
No, what? We just
4 out of 5? Oh wait, no, Synth. Okay,
yeah.
3 out of 5.
Something
No,
Toast.
4 out of 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Something Top frag.
Then make it 7 then.
Yeah, I don't know, a shitload of them.
we
Shitload
lost?
of IDLs top
Yeah.
fragging. Yeah, we're lost. Bad maths, but whatever.
Fuck it, we go
play
here. This
Counter-Strike, we don't do
11-13
math.
stat line. This could have been another OT banger, but I
Yeah.
think it's best case scenario for everyone that it isn't,
Mhm.
because everyone just wants.
The Doxic dragged them across the line on that last round. That's it.
Is that how that went
No
down?
information. I just think it's funny.
Is that how
Honestly,
that
if
went
Frog,
down?
We popped off.
if Frog doesn't have those 3 in a row, I think it does go to OT. Just because,
true.
like the eco on that round lost, it carried him into the
Yeah.
deal. And I don't know how many players were left on Sav, left alive on that 23rd round. But if a lot of them died, their eco probably wasn't very strong going into the last round.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's tough.
I'm
Eco
really
management.
interested with how much CT eco sucks. Seeing like in this first half, it being 1-1-3, 5-3. Seeing how what kind of strategy that Sav comes up with, because I know they've got like Drano and UK, Drano and Solo their big pickups, and then Nick Time and UK being their core. Like what kind of things they do to come back from that like 1-3, because when the T start getting the ball rolling on that, like, yeah, you win the pistol, but now they've got AKs, now they've got an op, it's round 4, maybe they pulled out 2 ops and we're only getting 2 or 3 kills or 2 or 3 AKs out of their hands. So what they do on CT is like monumental for bringing stuff like this back, especially on Anubis.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to
Yeah,
see
agreed.
what Savannah cooks up for their game plan strategy, what their strat book looks like, or if they're even doing one yet.
Oh, I guarantee you they're doing one. Are you kidding?
I
UK
do
already-
want to say,
UK already has like 40 strats.
Yeah.
UK's already anti-stratting at this point, dude. He already knows.
I do
he
want to
knows
say,
everyone's happening.
like, what the absolute fuck is with people on T side Anubis?
Dude, it's we talked about this. It takes really
Crazy.
good team play. Like these are not like I said, if we
Mm.
had cut down to our 5 core and then had the weekend to really hammer these maps that everyone knows we're gonna play, it's a different
Yeah.
game. People are picking up FAs. People are, people just had their cut. Oh, are you around to practice Wednesday? Oh, no, I didn't think we'd have match day 1. The fucking back to back with our preseason match day 3. I thought we'd have some time. So I mean, people are scrambling, and like we said, T-side Anubis especially takes crazy execs to pull off in really good chemistry and coordination.
And you know
know,
what? We
OS
can
is
we can
really
actually we can
ideas.
actually prove that too just by looking at the utility damage on a team by team basis, right?
Right.
Like
right.
look at
Lizard with
Sav's
425.
yeah, look at Sav's utility damage, only one person over 100. And on Tadpole Titans, it's literally 4 players over 100, with Lizard King at 425, and then 2 other players over 200, which is insane. Like, that's a stupid amount of utility damage. Like,
Yeah, Lizard King's
like
got
that's
the most fucking
redonkulous.
lot.
Like, holy Jesus.
I have to wonder where they did it. I can't wait to look at this 2D.
Look over to Toast. What the heck?
Toast.
There's some beef I don't know about.
They're scrubbing them out. So this is behind the scenes of Bun drawing on the score.
I guarantee it's showing up.
No,
No, it's not.
he
Okay,
saves
sweet.
it every once in a while, and that.
And
then
that's when
shows
it
up.
takes. Okay, sweet. So we're looking at.
Who opts for Sav?
For Sav, solo,
Solo,
I'm pretty sure.
solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Which is strange to me because in Combine, Solo was such a strong fucking rifle. I'd have never. I think there was like
strong
one
op
time.
too. He had a bunch of like
Yeah,
crazy
he
ops.
opted
Yeah.
out my combines.
Yeah, there was one
Yeah,
time
he
where I was
offered all the
like,
ones I played with
I
him
think
too.
on Nuke, I was like, "Do you want to pick up the op?" And he's like, "Nah." It's like okay, and then I didn't see it again. But
He probably
I
just
mean,
didn't feel like opping.
Yeah, it's
for that one
Nuke.
specific
You know
game.
who does?
I mean, he can definitely do both. Like,
Yeah,
bro
good to
had
know.
some crazy op highlights.
Good to know.
in
But even
Combine.
I feel like even without the op, I still think Solo is still just like a fucking
Oh, for sure.
madman
Yeah.
of a player.
No,
like
he-
even with a
he's-
rifle.
He earned his number 2 overall pick for sure.
Oh yeah,
For
I
sure.
honestly was a little surprised he didn't go number 1. I was kind of
was too.
expecting it.
Oh. I'm not gonna.
He's
give
got
him
a strong personality, so I could definitely see people not wanting to pick him up right away.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't have any problems with him
Depends.
personally. I'm just saying in general, like he definitely got one of those personalities where like you guys either drive or you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gas or none.
Fair. That's
Fair
fair.
enough. But Sav seems to be making it work out, so good for Sav.
Yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
know Drano being their pickup. I don't know what kind of position Drano's playing yet. Like I said, in their combines, they're very like jack of all trades. Seemed like they could do whatever they pleased.
We
Damn,
scrim
Bun
them
does.
and Bun, please stop.
He's playing Minesweeper.
Rat
it out.
in our scrim, he was lurking quite a bit. Drano was, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's kind of where he's fallen into place.
That position, just see if you can make space in the site that
Yeah,
they might give up. Okay, fair enough.
I mean,
Fair enough.
The other thing to remember too is like, it wasn't that long ago that Sav won a championship. They
I
won.
wasn't
They
there
won
for
it
that.
all in season 12.
Season 12. Okay.
So 2 seasons ago, and that was with UK,
Mm.
and also I believe UK and Solo have played together before. I believe they played together in season 11. So there's some history there.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's just something to think about. So Sav could definitely kind of turn it on later in the season and become
Yeah,
just like one
absolutely.
of those super consistent teams who just like drags out a win.
Sure. Well, what do we think
Honestly-
of what do we think of FRG based off that kind of thing? Because obviously FRG took the win here, and Doxic and Slayer and Toast are vets.
we already know FRG strong. We already
Okay.
know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, FRG is always strong.
No
as
fraud
long as they
logic.
have as long as they have Toast as the IGL and some form of like FA signing that they can do, like they're gonna be strong.
Yeah, facts. The one thing I'm surprised about is actually Slayer.
Yeah.
Because he's been popping off, dude. They were punishing him somewhere.
Must-
Somewhere he was getting punished.
Still got
'Cause that dude-
230 util damage.
That dude's a
though.
fragger. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. I mean, they all have util damage. I guess save Toast, which is actually quite surprising.
Well, Toast
all
was
the-
probably off.
Toast has a wrinkly ass brain for util, and I'm actually
Yeah, that's
surprised by the
true.
util numbers.
Could
But I
come
guess
out
when you
later.
have Lizard King dropping 500,
I was
or
gonna
400.
say if someone's already
too
picking
much,
up
yeah.
a util that's working, obviously, then
Mhm.
why swap it?
mm-hmm.
Then I said, screw it. We'll have 4 people go. We'll have 3 other people go over 100 anyways.
I'm gonna throw a
it.
little bit of shade though. I'm glad Sav lost their first game because they made us lose our first game last season. So it serves them right. Serves them right. They did it to us. Now they're starting out negative. How's it feel, UK?
Luke dug up
Yeah,
the hatchet for
sucks.
that one.
Dude, I remember. I remember. Do they
you
remember? Yeah, you remember?
I
I remember. They fucking shit on us on the same fucking map. So
Damn.
you know what?
The
Yeah,
shade is
thanks,
real.
Toast.
So what day does Goshi
Nah,
play
I'm just
FRG? Oh, is it
We play
on the
next-
4th?
Yeah, I think we play next match day. We play for FRD, if I remember correctly.
Get the fuck out of here. That's gonna be insane. Yeah, that's 4th. That's on Tuesday. Well, shit. You better fucking back it up.
Well,
better
I'm not
show up.
saying I could beat FRD or even that I could beat Sav. I'm
You're
just
glad
glad
they lost.
I'm glad that they lost this one game. I don't wish ill will on Sav whatsoever. I just, I want them to feel what we felt, that sadness on day one.
You want them to have to catch up to you, not the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
we were in Sav's shadow all last season. So,
Well, good. I'm glad you dug that up. I like the controversy.
Beef runs deep.
no beef, just happiness.
It's too late. I've already clipped it out of context.
Oh god.
Perfect. Next game.
We go next. We're at the 12:45 mark. It's actually not bad.
A few more.
15 minutes. Windows logo plus Shift plus S to start a snip. Very nice. Another ancient game. Get the hell out of here. So
Dude, there's like 3 or 4.
The
A
UPS
lot of
versus
Anation, a lot of Anubis.
Deadbeats. Let's
There was
go.
I think this is the only
Dude.
Anubis game, right?
I thought this would get way more puggy.
I thought there was another Ancient.
Y'all are pulling out Anubis and Vertigo. I thought
I
this would be
am-
all Mirage, Ancient, and
I am
Inferno
so
today.
surprised that Mickwick was only able to get them 2 rounds on T side. That's so surprising to me.
Yeah, especially
You
on
think-
the roll that UPS has been on recently. Like they've just
Yeah, like it felt like they were just
barreling.
like starting their come up at the end of last season, and it felt like this was just going to be like a continuation. Like their
Mhm.
team, to me, feels a lot stronger this season now than the end of last season.
I saw UPS's scrim game too. Don't get it twisted. They were hot off the press.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
But I mean, let's be honest. Let's be
John,
honest.
but
Look who they're playing.
what do you do against a 2.09 rating though?
You're so
Right.
right.
I mean,
like-
yeah,
Who said it? Who
Yeah.
was like GGDB cheating? Rymaster needs to be in prospect, and then left. Someone, maybe Brass. I don't know.
Oh,
Could
so
have been
funny.
anyone. Could have been anyone.
Oh,
I think it was Brass.
It had,
Brass.
yeah, it was
9-7.
Brass. Yeah.
it gets crazier from there. I was thinking, oh, it must be Rymaster that did that.
This is nutty. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Ruby, what do you think about your biggest competition here?
It's correct.
insane.
This is 1,000,000% your biggest competition.
And he still had 150 util damage too. That's
So
ridiculous.
where are they setting
That's
up
stupid.
Rye to just do this kind? Because this is like, it's one thing to have like a workhorse, but this is like,
I know,
I mean,
especially for
he's the stuff. He's just
Look, I have
taking
no
everything.
idea where they were putting him, but all I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of people watching this demo.
what kind of playmaker do you have to be to put up something like that? In ancient against Spaghettis who are on good heaters recently too. Not saying that.
And
they're
on CT
washed or
side,
anything.
90% of it being on CT side alone, like they just would not learn their lesson.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like food for thought, everybody in the chat. If you go to a site and you keep getting killed and losing the round over and over and over again, choose a different site. Go somewhere else.
It'll work
do
eventually.
anything other. Yeah, do anything other than
I
what
don't-
you are still doing because clearly you're just feeding Rymaster. And we don't want to feed
You have to
Rymaster.
imagine that Rymaster had to have floated somewhere at some
Yeah,
point.
at le-
Because
yeah, at
there's
least
no
they
way
would
they
do
didn't,
it.
dude. Especially Mickwick and Nace. No, bruh. There's no.
thing is-
Rymaster had to have been bumping around the map everywhere,
You think
Yeah,
so?
just taking
Oh,
space.
100%.
So if you play mid, you can jump up shelf
Right.
and help them out, or
Or
you
go donut.
Yeah, you go
Usually
donut.
usually mid control is so important on ancient that usually
It
the
is.
mid player, whoever it is going to be top frag generally.
And
That's
honestly, it's
usually
really
how-
hard to hold on CT side, I think, too.
Yeah, usually
It is.
too.
So it's usually
Oh
yeah,
my God,
usually
the
2
CT
players.
Molotovs are worthless for
Mhm.
holding mid.
They
do
are.
nothing.
Mhm.
You unless you throw the deep one. The deep one is good.
You
But
have to throw a deep and a shallow. You can't.
pretty much.
Mhm, you have to
You
throw
have to
two.
do
If
the
you don't throw
smoke.
two, you're screwed because they just smoke it and flash through the smoke, and then you
You're
think
so
you have
right.
them,
Yeah,
but
I've
then
been
you're
swung like
blind,
that
and then they're
many
out.
times.
Yeah.
So the
Right.
position of your Molotov dictates that you have an even deeper smoke. So you kind of have to know the insta smoke that goes really deep
Mhm.
Right.
in order to get a Molotov that'll actually reach.
So are we assuming that Rye Master was just mid bumping between everywhere they were?
I think
Because
so.
I
think
can
it was-
see
don't see
him
any
being
other
like
way.
a cave or like a B ramp barreler that just flashes, swings the doors, takes all this space shelf, kills everyone in mid, runs through donut if they try execing A. I mean, he's just clearly eating up so much space from UPS. So either UPS is like 5-man rushing something and they're not catching them or catching Rye on like a bad timing, or it's just they're giving up mid too bad. Like I don't even. If you put this on paper, I don't know. I couldn't tell you where they were.
I honestly, it has to be. I mean, obviously, one of the two because damn sure wasn't on A. But I would put money that. I think he was probably playing like cave or something.
Right.
Cave
What
or
it looked like to me
cave
is
or B
like
ramp, so that way you could
the
get
UPS
to mid.
default just wasn't working.
No.
That's what it looks like to me. Like they probably called a default a bunch of these rounds, and their default was just not working against deadbeats for whatever reason.
Well, even on
True.
CT when UPS picked up the first two. I mean, so you win the pistol, you buy up the bonus, you lose the bonus. CT eco sucks. You can't get momentum back. You've already dropped a majority of the half. You don't have time to get your CT eco back. They just keep rolling and rolling.
Right.
It's such a bad spot to be in, and I hate it for UPS. It's a rough game to play, but fucking DB really just showed out.
It was rough.
You
I
lose
don't know.
that
I
third
think
round.
they'll bounce back though. I do.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, once these teams
These
get
guys
some
aren't done.
good mileage
Who
on.
are they
I
playing
mean,
next week?
UPS.
Good question.
Talking
They
about
are
UPS.
playing-
DB.
They're
play
playing
Nan?
Nan. How's that going to go, bud?
To be decided.
We'll find out.
We'll
You'll
find
be
out next
decided,
time.
okay.
On Dragon
No,
Ball
give me
Z
a final
Kai.
score. Give me a final score right now.
Final score.
Prediction.
2020.
No way, they tie it. They tie it.
What are you
First
talking
tie
about?
in
Your kills and
CSC history?
deaths?
20 scouts
Talking about
bought,
the round
20 scouts
score.
lost.
No, the score line will be 2020. The game will just crash.
The game
Oh
will
yeah, it is
crash.
CSC.
Like
This is
Tetris.
true.
That's
This
a good
is true.
point.
I
That's a good
didn't.
point.
Yeah, I didn't consider that.
Actually, I think this is worth noting. Can we get a fucking round of applause for CSC not completely fucking botching the first match day?
That is amazing.
Yeah, actually,
What?
that's
You
a
have no
good
idea how
point.
big
That's
Thank
a
you,
really
Forrest.
good point.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Good job, CSC.
Shout it out to
guys.
them. Shout it
We
out
got to
to
be
them
the
really quick.
first CSC match day that didn't have any problems whatsoever. It was so smooth.
No, I can't
didn't
lie.
even-
My lobby did have a moment where it did the countdown
it?
and then you couldn't touch anything, and I was worried. Got to tell the new DEs, hey guys, by the way, this will happen every day. But no, they showed out. They showed out. Good for tech. Good for admins. Good job.
Good
Well
job.
done.
Good job, admin.
Yeah, very well done.
We go
Keep it up.
next.
Also, shout out to my boy Brass Biscuit,
sir.
TSOR editor and / owner and operator of TSOR. I'm just a pretty face.
Designated
Shout out to him.
Goody Patootie
A really
is
pretty
also
face at that.
Actually,
With the
Right,
afro.
that guy.
real. You think I'm hot? Just you wait.
Can't wait to see Bros.
Lizzie Gobbler himself.
It's
Wait
just
till
in
me-
Rymaster manual to prospect.
No way!
You're kidding.
Huge.
Actually?
They're
Psych.
gonna recruit and take in the prospect.
Wait, you're dead ass?
No, absolutely not. What?
Okay, sorry. I immediately opened transactions. Was like, no, you're joking.
I won't lie, I did the same thing.
I bit it.
It's not like
Got
that
'em.
would be unreasonable. You know?
I mean, I'm not one to say someone should go up or down. I don't know how the hell it works. So
It's just too late now. Does it?
somebody
Doesn't
having a
matter
pop-off
anymore.
game does not mean like you question mark Numby's report. people
Yeah,
have
right.
good games is what it is. Rymaster had
I
theirs.
think at this point the only way that you can get promoted is if your GM does it.
Yep,
Yeah.
manual. Which, happens, but I wouldn't count on it. So expect to play Rye again.
Mm-hmm.
You will be playing right
Nan.
again.
Bun.
Don't worry.
I don't have
I'll
to play them in regular season, so I'm pretty excited about that. I do,
Yeah.
however, have to play Ruby, and I'm not excited for that.
Ah.
It didn't go too bad for you guys on
Ooh,
Anubis.
I can talk about this one.
Did we play
hear
you
it.
guys?
Didn't we just
The
play?
next one.
I don't think we did.
Anyways,
Oh, did we not?
I don't know.
wait, did we not catch it? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Reset. Kill comms.
I
Me
was
and-
talking
me and
about
Ruby.
the scrim today.
Oh,
I
oh.
forget who we played. I thought it was OS.
Oh,
I guess.
no, I played
It was ATL.
Sav on
It
Vert.
was ATL.
Yeah, we played. 12-12, banger.
Dang. Did y'all just call it at
Oh.
the 12?
Damn.
No, it tied by itself.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because it
What the
playouts
heck
on,
are
so.
these? How can you get 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 ratings on the same team?
Holy
Yeah.
hell. Damn.
Yeah.
Seagull,
Die, I guess.
fill us in.
It was a good game. Yeah.
do tell.
Let's see here. I guess you got to start with the map bans. We knew going into it that Ancient was an option, so we did have some stuff prepped. Huntwick had talked to me a couple days ago about subbing for this game because we knew that Noble was going to be out. So I basically just picked up all of Noble's roles. So I was opping for this game. And Huntwick was calling. And Huntwick I have a funny quote from Huntwick from right before the game. We were just chatting about game plans and stuff, and he said to Muffin Man, if you play mid on Ancient, you'll probably top frag. And what happened?
He played mid.
Muffin Man top fragged.
It's just that easy.
It's just that easy. Just you want to top frag on Ancient? Play mid. Just do it. So
know.
yeah, no, honestly we just felt firmly in control this whole game.
Does
on
this
both
feel
sides.
like beating up on the little guy? Because ACA is all brand new DEs and it's a brand new franchise.
It is?
So I'm not gonna be like.
It's not a brand new
man.
franchise. They've had teams
Sorry,
in the past,
brand new
but brand new recruit team.
tier.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I think, I
Not
think
that any of these
Deadbeats
guys
found
have
this out the hard way too last season. Sometimes you just gotta lose a game really badly, and then you figure it out, and you're like, oh, it's serious now. We have to actually figure this out.
I have to wonder how much they know, because it's one thing explained to DEs hey, I know it's a beer league, I know we're in the bottom tier, blah blah blah, but you don't understand how serious these match days get. People do
Yeah,
crazy
fucking
homework.
wild.
People do crazy anti-strat. You have
It's
no
insane.
idea. And so
It gets stupid.
maybe no one maybe no one just told them hey, this isn't just a face it 5 stack that's oh, they're a level higher. People do days and hours
Right.
of prep on some
Right.
of this stuff that they do.
We
it's-
had 2 subs this game in myself and Twisted Agony,
Mhm.
and we were still running setups. We still had strats that we were running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a strat book, we had execs, we had designated plans. So even now in match day 1, it's out there. It's not just a pug anymore.
Nope.
I'll say right now, if you're a good player, Grindmaster. Oh wait, no, I don't play you, Ruby.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking watching.
I will
Know
say,
that.
Bismal
Just
played
like
really well
Shane.
this game. Shout out to
Just
Bismal.
like
he
Shane.
did really good.
Did you counter
He was
threat
very annoying.
Fuck yeah, he got a
That works.
0.66.
Oh,
No.
look at that.
When we played him, he dropped a 0.66. It was his lowest rating. It's because I watched every fucking thing that he did on every single overpass game, and I knew that we could get overpass against him.
Hey, every other team that plays OS, just shuffle your cards around.
Yeah, do it.
Just
Do it.
shuffle.
Do it. Yeah. Play
Also just-
completely foreign positions. It'll work out great.
Regardless,
Point out for this game too, the cast ratings on literally everyone.
Yeah, you were.
The
packed with
lowest
quality.
cast rating on the team was 76%.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
nuts.
insane. That's like 100. That's like a 75% trade ratio or something stupid like that.
By Twisted, who was a cut.
And Huntwick.
And Hunt,
15
yeah.
assists.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
Huntwick also 130 ADR, 132 ADR.
Yeah,
that's
you did.
Still doesn't get the top rating for some reason. I don't know how.
Correct me if I'm
Huntwick was
wrong, but
calling too. Huntwick was calling.
Twisted's a sub as well, right?
Yeah, FA.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an FA.
Dude, the
Who
pool's
was he
insane.
replacing? I know Noble
He was
wasn't
replacing
there, but
Fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
okay.
both in Dallas.
Okay.
They're probably out drinking too. Good for them.
Oh, I guarantee
Good
it.
for
I know
them.
Fresh
Hopefully
at
it's a nice
all.
cold Coors Light.
That's
A
fair.
nice cold Coors Light.
Goddamn right.
We do
Oh,
love
that
Coors
sounds
Light on
great.
this
Yeah, no,
fucking
it was-
podcast.
It was just a good game. Like we just didn't have any slip ups, to be honest.
Okay,
Like
but
we
you
dropped
did.
really
around here and
stoked.
there.
You
We
did,
dropped
though.
around here and there, but
Yep.
like even like the round that bomb blew, that was a save from us. We saved 2 weapons on that, and we were able to get a buy off the next round.
Huge.
So
Like,
explain to me the 4 rounds, Seagull. Why wasn't this 13-0?
let's see here. Oh, the one bomb defusal that they got
What was the
on our
base
T side,
clutch?
that was the Bismal clutch, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But if you
Was the bomb defusal, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I believe that was the Bismal clutch. The other ones were like one of those things where we just all kind of went for picks, right? With util, like we just went for the picks and we just lost the duels. Like at the end of the day, you do have to shoot back. You can't just, walk in with a bunch of utility and expect it to work. Like you do have to shoot people.
I mean, that's what
So, yeah. So I think it was one of those situations where we just didn't. We kind of got the bomb plant and just didn't get any kills, and then it was like, oh,
Yeah, what
5v4 retake. What do we do now? We didn't get any kills, but we lost a guy on the entry, and got the
See-
bomb down. So it's like, weird
Two
stuff
things
like
stand
that.
out to me. Two things stand out to me. One, you guys didn't have one single clutch. No need.
Yeah. Exactly.
And two,
Like I said, it
Med-
just felt like we
med-
were in control.
medicinal CBT 0-7 on first kills, first deaths.
Gotta be a
What's,
side anchor, right?
What's the story there? Is he an anchor and you
Um,
guys are just pushing in on him, or was he just like running at you guys mid?
Well,
every
no.
round and getting
0-7
picked
has
off?
to be majority T side. Is that an entry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was. He was trying to entry. He was struggling.
Dude,
I think.
it's such a rough
it was tough.
position.
that is.
It is
it's
tough.
Don't let this get to you, medical. It's
Like,
just a
actually-
rough position.
Actually, yeah. Like, we came into this game very prepared. We were very prepared for match day 1. We did not want to have the same slip ups that Cow has had in previous seasons. Huntwick is a really dedicated new captain of the team. He really wants Cow to be good this season, and
He's the
He's
captain?
got stuff to do it. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yep.
Why not? Why not
Captain.
fresh? Or
Well,
I am Dallas.
the other option
mean he
would have
can't be a
been
captain for the
Noble,
rest of the season.
but
or Noble? Yeah.
The other option was Noble. Basically, Noble was the other one that was considering doing it, but Huntwick volunteered. He was into it, so yeah, Huntwick's the captain.
It's crazy.
But yeah,
Cool.
I believe him and Noble are kind of sharing the IGL position a little bit, depending on the map, depending on how they prep.
That's gotta
but
be nice.
yeah, Huntwick was doing the IGLing for this game. I was helping him out a little bit here and there. But nothing crazy, like maybe 1 or 2 calls is all I had in this game.
The other thing that I notice is that honestly, the complete lack of util from both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, the util
Like-
damage was low. Like people just weren't
You guys-
running through mollies or
Even
hitting
flashes.
anything with nades,
7.
I mean, you
Which
guys
is-
have less flashes.
which is
Combined
so
compared
weird
to their
because
top flasher.
we were all throwing utility, 100%. Like we were flashing mid almost every round.
Were they mid?
And not really. They
Well.
didn't have a ton of mid presence, which was probably the problem. And I know I was throwing flashes out A when we were doing any kind of A exec or anything. So I don't know. We were throwing the util. We just weren't hitting anybody apparently.
Well,
So-
let's give academics the benefit that they deserve. This is brand new
No, yeah.
team for them, all brand new to the CSC
They'll figure it out.
franchise, or sorry, the CSC league.
Wait, Bismarck
Uh,
was here last season.
oh yeah, true. Bismal was. Wait,
Maybe
Was he?
I think he was during the
Wait.
beginning of the season.
Oh, I think he
actually.
was-
I think you're right.
He was a prospect.
Oh, maybe.
I think that's a drop down.
No, I don't think so.
There's no shot.
I think it is.
We need. I'll get confirmation
CNC
before
website,
any of
tell
that.
me your secrets.
Alexa,
Exactly.
was Bismal a prospect drop? She doesn't know that one.
Lance,
have to
I don't
Google
know
it.
what the fuck you're talking about.
So ACA played a very slow T side, and it's you kind of have to give them the benefit of doing such a thing. I mean, it's scary going into like obviously a very strong team who is
Right.
incredibly prepared, which congrats, you guys were. But going into just barreling a T side against something like that, and obviously like medical going 7 on first deaths, just trying to entry, just not getting any like fast momentum. It's just rough. So now's the time to look at that demo, look at everyone else's demo, and be like, all right,
For
what
sure.
advantages do we have? What can we do?
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
So now's the time for ACA to pick up that ball and fucking shoot it.
I will
Yeah,
say the one
definitely.
thing that they were doing actually really well, despite all of this, is they were actually managing their money pretty well. We could tell. Like it seemed like they were buying together and saving together and actually, doing the money process together, which is good to see from a new fresh DE team. Like it just, like we saw it even from deadbeats last season, right? They lost 13-0 on match day 1 and then came back to make playoffs. And if you look at their economy management that match day 1, their economy management was literally non-existent. Like it was bad. No other way about it. Like, and you look at them now and it's like flip the switch, right? So it can turn on a dime instantly. You just have to do it.
Bismal was on recruit season 12 for the first 2 match days, then got cut. Seems to have been a prospect FA season 11.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Good to know. Okay,
mean,
so
season
everybody
11,
in
there
the-
wasn't
everybody
recruit,
in
right? Or was
their-
that the first?
Or oh wait, no,
Yeah,
season 11.
that prospect was the lowest season 11.
that's
It
right.
was. No. Season 11 was
season
the
10.
first season of recruit.
First season of recruit,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, season 10 was prospect.
So let's see it. So Bismal knows the game. So let's see if that translates into these later match days.
I mean,
I think it will.
This
I mean,
game,
I think they'll pick it up. I really do.
Yeah, no reason
I
not
think-
to.
And if not, the good thing is, if they
Strong
need to make
players
some
on the
changes,
team, honestly.
strong FA pool, strong FA pool. So
Yeah, you just
Strong
played
FA
against
pool.
you just
Yeah.
played against one of them. So
y'all
Yep.
do your homework and do some self improvement. Take criticism well,
Yeah.
because
and know when to let go of the rope. Some people that go ahead, Bun. So yeah, just know when to let go. So click save, Bun. Click it.
But yeah, hopefully you guys at Cow, you guys keep it up because pretty stoked. I was like a Cow advocate for the entire last season. Every time I'm like, nah, dude, Cow's gonna do great. Cow's gonna do great. Look at their lineup. They're all good. And then you guys just kept screwing me over.
Yep.
Over and over and over again. Don't do it again, please.
It just took me leaving, Luke. That's all it took.
Ah,
It was
that's what I was
dude, it
talking about.
sweet
No
hot
one to let
dogs.
go. It was Seagull the whole time.
The way
Here
that
we
way that it
go.
goes, man. It's the way that it goes. It's all
We got
good.
ATL, fucking HG, dude. We've been waiting for
game.
this HG lineup. Seeing what they're gonna
Finally,
do.
an Anubis game that is played correctly.
This
That
makes
fucking bravo.
this makes total sense.
Ooh,
Yeah, we
that's wild.
yeah, we had to flip the script on the T side, nothing happening.
Walk us through it.
So, it's funny enough, we got to pick the side first, and then we took CT just because of how everything's been going in general in our tier, and then just we've been having more success in pugging. Like our team has been pugging since draft day, pretty much for the most part every day. So, and we ended up on this map a lot, so we're really comfortable with where we like to be, and we know our spots, we know what smokes we're throwing and stuff like that.
At what
And
round
then-
did you figure out that picking CT was a mistake?
I honestly,
Round two.
we never really thought about it.
Round two.
We even whenever we were down 8-4, the vibes were always good. Never put our head down. We went in like Wakeful just started IGLing for us yesterday. Before
Really?
it was scary. Yeah.
Oh, Scary's not IGLing no
Gary
more.
gave
What?
it up.
No, Wakeful took up IGL because Scary.
That's actually kind of a crazy deal. Bun, where'd the thing go?
What thing?
Pretty much all of our matches.
You took
Scary's been-
the graphic down.
It's off
on
stream.
the stream.
Oh.
Well, but anyways, in pretty much all of our matches leading up to this, Scary's been popping off, like outfragging everybody by a decent margin. He's a really good player. So Wakeful made the decision to just let Scary do his thing on rifle, and then take up the IGL role, so that way he just has more freedom to keep doing what he's been doing. He's been sick.
That sounds awesome.
That's actually really cool to
Last
see that.
season had some strats. We let him like design a weird Mirage strat and stuff, so he's been like working up to that.
That's
Okay.
cool.
So
That's
it's
actually
new, but
really
it's
cool
not,
to
like,
see the
new.
evolution
Good
of
for him.
Scary too.
Yeah.
Like
No,
Scary, like reminds me of Blame F. Honestly.
Oh,
Like
do tell.
IGL becomes superstar, becomes IGL again, becomes superstar again.
We could see it.
You know what I
see why
mean?
not.
Like that's what it reminds me of. I don't know.
yeah. But regardless, either way, our whole team, we're behind either of them. They've both done a great job. I couldn't complain at all. I mean, I especially can't complain because I've never played in this kind of team setting before this. But they're both doing great, and the vibes were great even whenever we were down 4-8 going into the half. Like we had talked about it beforehand. Like CT's probably our stronger side, and even then, Wakeful was like, "All right, we got 4 rounds, we're good." And we just kept rolling through.
Well,
I
how
had a
are you
pretty good
liking
game.
this sort of environment? How's it?
Oh,
how's
dude,
it
it's
treating
so
you
great.
far?
I have 2,500 hours in
Way
Counter
better
Strike,
than solo
and the
queuing.
vast
Way better.
majority of it is playing by myself or with one other person who flames, like on repeat. So our
Cool.
teammates are just mad. So
Hell
this is
yeah.
like a
I know
blessing.
what it's like.
People that are mad because they're bad. And that's fine.
Yo,
Got him.
Yep.
write that down. Yo, Luke quotes. We have another
Yeah.
folder called Luke quotes.
Nice.
We don't.
There you go. You probably do, honestly. It's probably hidden off in there.
Why not? So that's good. I'm actually really glad to hear it's working out super well for y'all, and especially with people like Lax, Wakeful, Scary, Hero. People have been around for quite some time. If you're slotting in really well, dude. I can only imagine that they're like, "Fuck yeah, dude, this Gillionyan guy's working out." So
I'm just trying my best. Do
yeah,
my
dude,
homework
fucking
and
fucking
what
props
happens.
for it too. So we have to look at now HG. Now obviously HG had a big shakeup. We're good to talk about that shakeup, yeah.
Why
Sweet,
not?
yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Where the Enders at?
Well,
He got promoted.
Oh,
was
Enders got
Enders?
promoted.
or it was
Promotion
Catfish.
and
All right,
Adam.
stop saying his name before you get him back in here again.
Yeah,
Holy.
we only get two. We only get two. So that person got promoted. They made their cut, and they are now. This is their final 5, correct?
This is
This
and I
is it.
believe Catfish is the captain. But
Yes.
I don't know who's calling.
Ooh.
And this is another 5DE team, right? Nobody here is a returning
yeah.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Catfish was PFA last season. He was kind of a super sub.
Okay,
He
okay.
was hovering around, subbing for a bunch of people.
I tried. I thought I'd seen him before.
And I think Next Muffin sounds familiar, like he's been around somewhere.
Maybe
But I
it
can't
might,
remember.
yeah, it might be another one of those.
Man,
look around.
I'd really like to know where Catfish was getting picked off at for 5 rounds.
Yeah, dude.
Those- if you guys aren't aware, like being the first person to die in a round is like so detrimental to your team.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it doesn't
he
matter
was-
how good you are. If you're running out and getting killed first round, I mean
He was-
first in the round over both teams, it's bad. It's not
Especially if you don't take anyone with you.
good. Right.
Like, man.
And he does have a 91% cast, so it's not like he was like doing something wrong. It's pretty obvious that they were like doing something against him. I don't know that he was an entry. I don't know that he's an entry, honestly. I don't think he is, because when I played with him, he was like pretty conservative, like a very smart player,
Yeah,
which
I
would
don't-
also explain the 91% cast.
Yeah, I don't remember him entering, but I remember him playing Dark a lot, or E-Box. And then whenever we went B, we came from both directions a lot, and then we would usually have somebody watching it, on our defaults on T side. But big shout outs to Twinkle Toes, because I was in the I was in the chat on Tuesday. Apparently they only have like 50 hours
Huh?
in CS.
Yeah, that's the
Huh?
word. That was the word
Yeah.
on the street.
Nah,
I got told that
bruh.
Do they
today.
come
No
from like
way.
another
Yeah,
shooter?
I
like
have
Rainbow
to
Six?
imagine they have thousands of hours in Valorant. I have
Yeah, they
to
must be a
imagine.
Val player. 100%.
Or like Rainbow
Have to
Six or
be.
something.
Honestly, that's kind of like eyebrow
that's-
raising.
Yeah,
Because
and
I don't care where you come from. Like 50 hours and you're that good. Like, it's a little
That's
sussy.
nutty.
I'm just
I'm
putting it
not
out
gonna
there.
call sus or whatever. That's just nuts.
It is
Yeah.
nuts.
and
It
then
is
we played
nuts.
him on a scrim on Nuke, and Nuke of all maps, Twinkle Toes rolled us.
Man, now I want to check his
Dude.
Steam account to see if this is true.
Yeah, I didn't check
I actually want to
myself.
look. Like,
Check his PC.
check his PC.
I mean,
Man.
I don't know. I've never talked to the guy. I don't know anything about him. So don't quote me on anything. I'm just saying, like, 50 hours and you're that good. And
Right.
I've
playing
seen him in
against,
chat a
like,
couple of times. He seems like a
playing
nice
actual
dude.
Team
from what I can
CS.
tell.
Yeah,
That's
They
fucking
got
crazy.
aim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
very
might
good
just be it. Raw aim can carry you really
mean, that's
far,
true.
especially in
Yeah.
this tier, where
Mhm.
you know whether or not you can throw
Yeah,
a
that's
flash,
true.
whatever. If someone else can and you can just run in and get the shot, fine. Why not?
I mean, they got next mouth in that flash. That made us full white more times than I can count. At least
Right.
myself.
Dude, yeah, so HG's got this weird position they're in where, you know, they obviously I'm not gonna say they lost like something that was obviously gonna carry them to a direct chip, but I mean they made a change.
I got a DM. He said, "I'm not cheating. I got 5K hours in Valorant." So that's
Okay,
the,
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
that's what it is.
I didn't
Yeah.
never think you were cheating, dude. That's not what I meant. I was thinking maybe
yeah.
Smurf, if anything, not cheating. I don't. You know,
This
I've
guy's a
never been
chambermaid
someplace.
somewhere. This
That makes a
This
lot
guy's
of
a
sense. though.
duelist.
That
or
makes
something.
so much more sense. Yeah.
5K
That
hours
means-
in Valorant.
Yeah, it's
definitely
definitely the raw aim. It's the raw
Yeah.
aim.
Congrats,
It
it's
is.
doing you well.
Congrats,
5K
dude.
hours on
Good
chat.
on you.
That's so funny.
I know who's gonna be in
And apparently he used to play team Valorant too, so it's not like he's.
Oh, like a VDC type. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we have
Yeah.
Damon
Yeah,
Part
yeah.
2 incoming.
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, honestly.
Great. Well, sweet. Yeah, congrats on the game. GG's for y'all, and then excited to see where y'all end up. Like I said, these next 2-3 match days with this weekend coming up, seeing what y'all do to really clean up your act is huge. So excited to see where that goes for y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, HG definitely a strong team for sure.
Yeah. Don't count anyone out. Like it's
No.
this isn't like preseason, but it's like preseason where it's
Like these are some top guys in the draft for
Yeah,
sure.
things
top
can
guys in the
change.
combine.
HG's fucking stacked, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. GG easy. We go next.
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Next to Reno.
So our next match is
The rankings.
the rankings.
Hey, let's go.
Clear it. Clear the board.
Clear the board.
Rush whiteboard.
Get him out of here.
Here we go again. Boop.
Let's
All right. Well,
where's
now we got
Flash?
stats to go off of, so this is gonna be a hell of a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
So much easier. I mean, I think we could pretty much remove everything but wet and DP. Yeah.
Seems to be the case.
It's a whole rearrange.
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's start from the bottom.
The
All
worst.
right.
Oh, boy.
Easy 16. I'm not gonna lie. It's got to be ACA.
You think
It's,
so?
yeah.
100%.
No,
Well-
it's
Unfortunate.
Hey, I don't have to move it.
Who else would be in the conversation?
Nobody.
No,
Honestly, in my opinion, nobody would be even close to being in that conversation. They're 5 new DEs. I don't even think they won a single preseason match day. They didn't win this match day. On top of that, they got blown out in this match day. I mean, it's it's
so-
kind of
I
It's
heard.
rough.
kind of if they. I don't know of any kind of argument you can make for any team to be below them.
It's
They're just in a
tough,
rough
but it
spot
just
right
might
now.
be true.
It honestly is. I mean, I hate to be the tough love guy, but that's just the cold hard facts.
he's out of line, but
So.
he's right.
trying to think.
Out
Who
of
else?
line?
Who else
No,
lost
it's a
today
fucking
like
movie
that?
quote. You're not.
We have UPS
I mean,
and AVI.
Technically AVI because
AVI
they
has-
haven't actually proved it yet, right?
But they've got people that have
here's
been
a question. Here's a
around.
question. Actually, are we considering preseason games
No,
Not
think-
me.
in this power ranking, or are we
Not
no,
me.
not
considering
not
the
even,
games that we
not
have?
even
I'm over
close.
it. I'm over it.
Because
Alright, then it's just
preseason's
so-
not final. This is final.
Yeah, so if it's just the games that we have here, we have to take a look at AVI and UPS as well because they both got blown out in the same fashion.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
also we know for sure of a UPS roster change incoming with Nace.
Mm-hmm.
Do we?
Yeah.
Is he confirmed moving?
I mean, it's not far from me, and it's pretty evident. So
Fair
I'd
enough.
take his word on it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that potential.
I think
is
you have
incoming
to on the blowouts though. You have to acknowledge the opponents, because otherwise, I mean,
Mhm.
if you look at Nan, like Nan's a pretty strong team, but they played Wet, who is the number one
Yeah.
for the last
Pretty much.
2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, and like Avi played us, who we are a fucking very established team. No, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but we're very established.
No,
and
you
we've
are.
also
Right.
been near the top.
This
so
is
like,
the Yap
you know what
Cash.
I
You
mean?
can
It's-
toot your own horn.
I if I don't know. No, I don't like to toot my own horn. I don't like that. I'll let you guys do that. If it's deserving to get my horn tooted, then it'll be tooted.
I'll let Seagull
That's the
do it.
wrong horn.
Yeah, it's a sad horn.
Wrong horn.
It's a sad horn.
So,
Okay, so
you know, I
let's
don't know.
bring-
I
let's
think you
bring
got to take that into
AVI.
account, the strength of the game that they played.
Bring AVI and bring UPS into this, and let's talk about their opponents.
So AVI played me, and UPS
Yeah.
played DB.
I think.
So
I
it's a,
don't
D- it's a
think-
DB versus OS thing now.
Well, DB is definitely better than OS. So there's that.
We'll write it down.
Wow.
Write it down.
Well, he
DB
was
on paper is better than OS. It's true. I
Okay.
think what is too.
Let's.
So
All right.
OS
Yeah.
at
Let's take
16.
your word for it.
Keep
Yeah,
playing
OS
the whole
16.
season.
Academics up.
did you say wet 16? No, you can't
No,
steal my
No,
bit.
no,
Ruby.
OS
No, I
16.
said
Yeah, OS 16.
OS 16.
Don't get it
definitely.
twisted.
Definitely. I mean, I didn't go out and drop a 1.9 or a 2.0. So
All right, so we have
You know
these
what I mean?
two.
I think UPS should be 15, just based off of like a confirmed roster change later. Now, unless Nace breaks
Yeah.
his leg or something, as far as we know, and we have to assume,
else is
as
on
far
their
as we know, is
squad?
fact, like a dedicated roster change. And like I said, saw their
That's
scrim,
true.
dude. Nace can show out, and Nace has proved himself time and time.
But
So
I don't know,
Nace also
it's
dropped
wrong-
a 0.6, so I
it's
don't
so
know. That
tough,
might be a
though,
good thing.
like, who do you see as more likely to come back from this loss? Right.
AVI.
A team with
Man.
Mickwick, Brass Biscuit, and Goline Core, or who's on AVI?
Razor, yeah.
PK, Sick, and I think Uber Ponage is the other one, right? Yeah. Uber
Who
Ponage
did-
and Butters.
Who
I
did
think
Rooney
for
sub,
sure-
sub for?
Who?
Who did Rooney sub for on your team?
Me. Oh, except for Tim. TB1.
Oh, okay. So you guys are
Oh,
going
I
up.
guess we
Not
should
bad.
also take into account AVI had a sub for this game.
Oh,
AVI did have a sub for this team, but I don't know. What kind of stats Butters was dropping. Let's go to Analytica real quick.
All of these teams could end up winning the championship.
Oh,
This is
Yeah,
so true.
yeah,
This is-
absolutely.
this is
How long you been
so
based?
unbelievably early. Like, this is so unbelievably early. We're not gonna see
So-
this settle out until like match day 4 or 5, probably.
Oh, so are
Looking
we
at
are we digging
stats-
into FAs now then? Okay, sure. Go ahead. Looking at stats. What?
Looking at stats, I think Hawks gets weaker with Butters there compared to Ginger.
But,
But UPS has
weaker
to
but
make
stronger
a
than.
change.
Okay, so you think they're weaker with Butters, but even with that,
Yeah,
case,
they're
are they
definitely-
still stronger than UPS.
Yeah, I think they're still stronger than UPS.
Okay, I'll take
I
your word
do.
for it.
All right, we can do this.
I don't know. I know. So DRG is getting pretty close to coming up in the conversation, and so is Nan.
So work it out.
And
Yeah, I think you have to have Nan in the conversation here, but they also played the number 1 team, so that's kind of tough.
yeah, I hate to do it to DRG, but I just like looking
It's
at
how
the
the
teams
cards
that
fell.
are left over. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know where else to put them.
Or maybe HG.
Yeah, because they're
Would you
both.
put-
I mean,
would
with
you
their
put-
preseason,
would you put
if you take
DRG
into
over
account
HG?
preseason
I'd
performance,
put HG under DRG at the moment.
I think
Wait,
that's
so-
fair.
With the
Like,
overtime
yes,
against
actually.
ABW with the
Well-
chip on their shoulder. Dude.
Yeah, you also have to take into account the fact that HG is a 5 DE team,
Yeah.
and they still have to
That
figure
is
their
true.
shit out.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they
that's
still have
true.
something to prove. They like yes, they are good players, confirmed good players from combines, from preseason. Like we know these guys can frag, but they still have to prove that they can do it together and turn it into a win, right?
think
Because
Doug,
sometimes too much star power can crowd a room.
True.
I think Twinkletoes is gonna hit Super Saiyan form and just go crazy.
It's
You think
totally
so?
possible.
Yeah, it's
Totally
not
possible.
Definitely
Like,
is.
once you
out of the
pick
chip
up
yet.
what you're supposed to be looking for and stuff, like the aim just makes everything easy.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
But is it
Yeah.
easy? Is it easy enough to overwhelm someone like the DRG we're seeing now, who's Bun? What is this? Okay, you can't see it, but he's scribbling out HG now. So, but are they strong enough to? I mean, because you have to assume, especially after what DRG just did right now. I mean, their ball is rolling.
Right.
So you've got vets, you've got people with a sort of vengeance and revenge that they want to get, especially from the previous outcomes. I mean, I don't think they're gonna lie down, and I think if HG can't get it rolling like quick, I think DRG outpaces them.
Potentially. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a big
could
deal
see
who
it.
goes where. Between
Yeah, I
the
mean they're
dudes,
both
but-
pretty close there. So
Yeah. I think HG 13, DRG 12. Personally.
I'm fine with that.
Don't mind me.
Oh
yeah,
boy.
do your thing.
11.
this is where it starts to get a little tougher.
Yeah, that's
honestly.
the tricky spot. I'm gonna be honest. I'm in the conversation.
AP, yeah.
Yep.
You are
That's
100%
fair.
in the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm
Honestly,
there.
I think Nan goes next. I know Nan played wet.
AP
And
or
they had a
maybe
pretty
Nan,
strong-
yeah.
They had a pretty strong performance against wet, I guess.
I
sorta.
think we give Nan the benefit of the doubt just because they have the chip last season, to be honest.
What?
Not only that, but their
To be
first
honest,
round,
like
their first
I
round
would
draft
give
pick
them
had
the
an off
benefit of
night.
the doubt. I would give
As
them
well,
the benefit of the
so.
doubt.
You're dead ass.
Yeah, yeah, I'm dead ass. Actually, because I think Nan proved last preseason that they are a team who, when it's down to the wire, it's win or go home. They're gonna win. They
Okay,
figured-
you know what?
they-
AP's
they-
out of the conversation because I could, we could get a 6-day, match streak heater,
Yeah.
later. So like let's put AP like number 5 right now because of what happened last time,
All right, so 13, 12, DRG, who's 11?
I mean, are we hearing ourselves?
Ah, you're right. I hate that you're right.
I mean, I'll put Nan at like 9 or 8. Like, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that's too damn bad.
It's not
Oh,
up to
they
you,
won
pal.
11.
Oh wait, it is.
No, wait, it is.
Yeah,
That's
so-
too damn bad.
I think the only other team that you could think about putting there would maybe, well, no, because they won. But I guess it was close. I guess ATL is somewhere in that range. I don't know
Yeah,
that they're
I'd-
like necessarily. I don't think they're 11 personally. I
Yeah.
don't.
So
But
like ATL
somewhere in
and
that
First
7 to
Son,
11.
DRG, and Thugs. I'm just
Do we
I'll
bring
put
up
ATL
ABW?
they. Those are definitely some of the easier games. And I mean, it sucks to say that about HG because they really do have a strong roster, and ATL honestly kind of does too. But just the way that they were performing, like ATL was like, I'm pretty sure they were final roster in their last preseason game, and I mean,
Yeah, they were cut
Yeah.
They were-
early.
No, we
Yeah,
weren't.
ATL.
yeah,
We weren't.
You
I-
weren't?
they weren't.
I
Who was
only
your
played.
move?
I only played one game.
Who was the move?
We cut Draco. So we had the 3 returning,
Oh,
and we
so
had
okay.
Draco and Hero coming in.
That's right.
Yeah,
Got
and we still went 2-1 in preseason. We had a good preseason.
Oh, nice.
All right, so the rest of the losing team,
Okay,
we have
so you-
Nan.
So you only lost to
and
us
AP.
then.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we lost
Okay.
to Headhunters Guild in
Yeah,
the
that-
stream, but we came back.
Yeah, but scrims don't really mean.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's
yeah.
not worry about scrims.
I feel like the whole thing was just like everybody's trying out different stuff preseason.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's all
that's
it's for.
sure.
So.
That's literally
sure.
what it is. Yeah, it's just like the NFL. You know what I mean? Nobody plays their starting team in preseason.
Mm.
Yeah. Exactly.
So number 11.
I think it should be Now, Lance, before you say it, shut up. AP 11, Nan
You
10,
smoke crack. You smoke crack. You
Sav
smoke
9.
crack twice. Twice on Fridays.
Sav 9?
Sav 9.
Oh
That-
man.
no, I don't even know what you smoke anymore. You got Fent pack somewhere. It was laced. What the hell are you talking about?
Solo, UK, and
Lance, this one's between you and me because
Let's work that shit out.
did we cream you on Scrim?
Oh, that's right. And also, like, one time you had a good Face It game, so you should be like number 3. Like, do we hear ourselves? We do this every time.
Oh god.
Oh, my bad. We just cream you during every Scrim. Sorry, that's normal.
All right.
Scrims
Do
don't
it,
matter
look,
though.
just
Scrims
do it,
don't matter.
One time I was
11,
playing chess.
AP 11, Nan 10, Sav
fuck are we
9,
talking
move
about?
on.
Lord
Sav
fucking
9?
mercy.
Who else?
Who
Sav
else?
lost today.
We haven't even figured out
Yeah,
11
Sav
and
lost.
10.
Yeah, Sav lost against Frog, and it was 1 round difference.
Yeah.
I mean, a 2 round difference technically. Like, I
Then
mean, that's
maybe-
not
Can
even.
we say Hell
I'll say
9?
Frog is
Hellfire?
I'm gonna be honest. Hell is in the talks for moving up. Shit.
Yeah, hell.
Do we say
Hell
Hellfire?
Has
Do we
3
say
heritage
Hellfire at 9?
shooters that clearly showed that they.
Wait, do we
can
say
it
Hellfire
today.
at 9 or do we say ABW
Let's
at 9?
figure out fucking 11.
I think.
and 10
Wait.
first.
Oh, we haven't
ABW
played
should.
ABW anymore?
Yeah, ABW should be in the conversation for 9 for sure.
Yeah.
9.
Wait, so
'Cause
what
it
do we
was-
have for
Yeah,
11
because
and
it
10?
was really close to DRG.
Yeah.
The DRG game was very close. and
We
went
still
to
don't even
OT.
have 11 and 10 up, so let's worry about 11 and 10 before you get to
We
9.
agree.
Yeah.
11 was AP, 10 was Nan.
Well,
Okay,
let's
so
argue
moved
that.
on.
So we have Lance's argument on that. What do y'all think?
Bro, let's reiterate your argument. But you're different. Like,
Oh my
seriously?
god.
No,
really?
fuck the scrim. All right, you guys zip it before I have to come
TV
back
went all
there.
the way
Okay, don't
I
make me
will
come
turn
back
this
there.
car around.
Oh
I
god,
will
are we gonna
turn
have
this car
technical
around so
difficulties
fucking
again?
fast.
Are we
Hey,
gonna have
listen,
technical difficulties
Listen,
again?
I'm about to drop some wisdoms on you.
Let's hear it.
Oh boy.
If Nan lost with a little bit closer of a gap, I would be way more in favor for moving Nan up. But I mean, because they did play the #1 team, and AP played a team that we were rating in the bottom half and still lost. But the game was a lot closer. So I don't know.
So you don't know?
Coin
That's-
toss.
I think it's good where we have it. I think Nan 11, AP 10. I think that's
Oh
pretty
boy.
fair.
All right, Luke spoke.
Due to the
Put it in.
due to the difference in the gaps. And I mean,
ABW no.
let's I mean, god damn, you guys got absolutely wrecked on T-side Mirage though. I mean,
Yeah,
you
John
guys
does.
lost such a big lead.
Yo, stop looking at that though.
I think honestly, looking at this match board, I think AP does go down.
Okay, well, why'd you look at it?
Because I gotta get all the info. I think with losing a 9-3 lead, I don't care about the
On the
curse. Like you
on the
should never
puggiest
be
map
losing
with the
9-3 lead.
puggiest DE pickups.
But
Still 9.
You know, I don't even care about the puggiest map. You're in competitive CS now. No map's puggy map, right?
Oh, well,
They
this is
are.
not.
You guys have all the
conversation we've
experience.
had in the first 30 minutes.
You guys have all the experience. I mean, there's no reason why you guys should be losing 11 rounds in a row or whatever the fuck it is, 10 rounds in a row.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad we dropped the whole FA stat because we had Rooney for this one.
Yeah, and who's Rooney replacing again?
TB1, Tim.
TB1. Okay, so he's a fragger.
Yeah,
I don't know if he
he's typically
necessarily
our
is Rooney
entry.
fragger, but
He's our main entry. He's usually first pick if it's not Rooney. Come last season, obviously.
yeah, that's
And
the
then
and
all
Nan
of
was
our
full
majority of
power.
our losses were on T side where we just couldn't get a good entry. Like we're
I don't know.
literally just missing like that part of the bit. Point being, we're looking forward to getting TB1.
Hey, Lance, you're getting some hate in the chat.
I bet I am.
Oh no.
Jonesy, what the
Maybe we should
fuck,
put,
dude?
uh,
Say GG. I'm not gonna rescind my GG or anything, but like, dude, come on.
Carrying on the legacy with the excuses. Yeah.
ABW 9, Sev 8.
See, told you were Enders, Lance. Ha!
I think Sav 8 is fair
chat is
and
spoken.
APL 7 is my
I'll put him
thought,
at 6.
honestly.
ATL 7.
Who do you have?
Even higher, honestly.
Who do we have for 9 and 8?
9 is ABW.
ABW 9.
ABW.
I'd be fine
Because
with
they
that.
were a very close game against DRG, who was 12, and then
And who's
ATL.
8?
ATL and 8.
I'm okay with that.
I think that's I think that's totally reasonable.
Yeah, and I mean, because
Or do we
honestly,
do Sav 8?
Yeah,
Or do we do
Sav-
Sav 8?
What about
Sav 8?
Why would we do Sav 8?
Because I think ATL's better. I think Scary is like the fact that they won without Scary popping off, and I know that he can.
That's
I don't think
that's
so.
also good
Scary-
point.
I think
Scary
you're.
had
I think you're
no-
speaking
had no
from
run.
ATL Love from being on their team for 2 seasons.
I think your rose-tinted glasses.
I don't think you're speaking from the brain because Sav on paper is a much better team. They were 1 round away from the.
Oh yeah, Frog is actually like. Top
Frog is-
15.
Frog is up there, yeah, top tier team, and HG is not,
Definitely.
and it was kind of a close game. I mean, the
Yeah, I'll agree.
I know they absolutely showed out on T side Anubis, but like the fact that they couldn't defend site for more than 4 rounds, and I mean 2 of those had bomb plants,
ATL has new IGL as well. New to the IGL.
which is more reason why they should be lower.
Can you change my mind?
We'll see.
Three seasons of IGL. 3 seasons of IGL alone. I mean, on the same team, playing with some of the same people that he's played before, like and they just have such a-
UK. Yeah.
UK
Who do we
solo,
have
Nick
left
Time
then?
Rush, and
Time's still there.
yeah, they have a really strong roster. They really do.
So who
Fine
do we
with
have
that.
left then? We've got
So I think
Um,
ATL 9.
Or ATL. Oh, ATL 9 to ABW.
Or okay, ABW 9, ATL 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
ATL
And then-
definitely over ABW.
you think Stav's
He's
7
7
then?
teams left?
I could see Sav 7.
Wait,
That makes
who's-
sense due to the loss.
Yeah.
Due to the loss,
Just
I
due
mean,
to the loss, right?
wait,
like-
wait. Where's Hell? Where's Hell?
Whoa, that's actually a good point.
Hell
Yeah,
7.
Hell's got-
Hell 7.
Hell
Hell's
7.
got-
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell 7. Yeah.
Honestly-
agreed.
Honestly, maybe
Agreed.
even Hell 8. I think Hell 8.
Hell 8, ATL 7.
I think that's fair. I think
Yeah.
does ATL have the more impressive win, or does Hell have the more impressive win? Do we think?
ATL over HG.
I think.
I think
I
8.
think-
I mean, man.
think
They
Hal
both,
has
I mean,
more
we're
impressive
talking
ones.
so.
I mean, we're picking at
I
straws
think it's
here.
close enough. I think it's close enough.
It's
I
so
think-
close.
ATL
I
7.
think what's it? Hell has the
Can
more
you save
impressive
it?
win.
Can you save it, Bun?
Put on
Why?
stream.
So that
Good.
way everybody can see what the fuck we're talking about.
It should be saved. Oh no, it's not.
Just every time you put one up, just save it immediately.
There we go.
I tried to.
Lord have mercy.
I think ATL and then Hell.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that's
All
fair.
right,
Yeah.
Close enough.
Hellfire 7.
Okay. Their
Uh,
stonks are up. Hell stonks up.
Hellstonk's way up. Way
Hell
up.
stonks way up.
the devil. I'm selling stuff.
Who do they
Now,
play
six
next?
has to be Sav.
And then
It
yeah,
has to be
6 Sav.
That has
Hell's
to be
playing
the
DB
highest
next.
rated losing team.
Hell plays
today.
DB next.
Yeah, Hell plays DB next, so we're really gonna see. And ATL plays.
Oh,
Okay,
Well,
we have Cal for
Wait,
F5.
wait a
ATL's
second.
playing
Wait a
DRD,
second.
so-
Wait a second. Wait a second. Are we really gonna have a team that won today above a team that lost today? Or sorry,
Yeah,
a team that lost
Yes.
today above a team that won today. My bad. I got
Who
the
are you asking? Who are you
Hell versus
referencing?
ATL or Hell versus-
Sav and Hell. Should they be
Yeah,
switched?
absolutely. Sav is 100% a stronger team than Hell.
Okay.
I believe so.
You
as
can make an argument for Sav being other than they lost today.
I agree, but it is a
Okay,
well. Well, then
new
why are
it's-
you discussing?
Yeah.
I suppose. Okay.
I think 5
Next.
should be DB.
okay.
Save it.
I'm gonna save you in a minute.
IDB. What about
Ooh.
5 cow?
5 Cal, yeah. 5 Cal.
Oh, 5 cow.
Yeah, 5 cow. Oh,
5
should
cow
never
stonks
have
are
said
way
shit.
up.
I never should have said shit. I should have kept my mouth.
I say Cal 5.
We would have just slipped cow in somewhere else anyway. So
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
so, I mean,
I
they-
still think DB And then
You guys beat the 16th rated team, so it's not like you're. It's
Yeah.
not like you're over there. You know what I mean? You're not fragging out
we,
against.
We did give him a good stern talking to, but yeah, it was a 5DE team. So
look at those
the way it
stats,
goes.
though. I gotta
The stats
put
were
it.
good.
The stats are
The
worthy
stats
of
were
them
good.
being 4.
Bro, if you play
They have
basketball
two-
against a bunch of fucking third graders, which I'm not calling
Don't call
ACA,
I'm not looking at the kills. I'm not looking at the deaths. I'm not
but
looking at the
you
first
are
skills.
putting people who are brand new to this environment against people that are
Against
very
vets.
clearly way more experienced in their field. Like it's a rough time.
Yeah, like we literally only had 2 people
Honestly,
in that.
Cal
in
goes
that
under Sav.
2
Cal
people in
goes
that
6,
roster.
Sav goes 5.
On God, Cal goes under set.
You know what?
Cal goes
Just
6,
out of spite, yeah,
Sav 5.
sure.
Do it.
There's no
Not
spite.
spite, but it's just the
I
truth.
mean, I finished before 2 a.m., bro.
I mean, they have.
Yeah, let's do it. Do it. Fine, I concede.
You bit the bullet.
I bit the bullet.
Like, Cal plays Frog tomorrow. Are they going 11
we'll see
and
it
13?
Tomorrow.
I'm just saying, if they did, theoretically. Do you really think they go 11 and 13?
I think they could.
I think they could, but I mean, again, they had their top-rated
We
players.
did it
as
last
sub.
season.
Yeah, with you there.
That's true.
You're not a player. You're a PFA. You
That's
literally
fair.
can't even play for them next week.
That's fair.
And I mean, love Noble, love Fresh, but they're not you.
I think
They definitely get weaker with you not there. There's no chance in hell that they're stronger with you out, with you gone.
Fair point. And I'm not even on their roster.
So that Sav is definitely stronger than Cal.
Tee it up.
The last 4 are really easy, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, DBOS.
It's usually like that.
DBOS frog weight. Oh, wet.
Yeah.
What? I would say, oh shit, maybe it's not easy. I said OS Frog DB.
What?
I think
Well,
that's
well,
actually. Who did DB beat? They
DB beat
UPS.
UPS.
That's what we got.
UPS is UPS.
UPS is
Okay, but
who beat
OS
the-
beat number 14 Hawks. What's going on here?
I think they're just really good. I just like them.
But I still think Frog is number 2, and then Wet's number 1.
Ruby, how long have you worked at Krispy Kreme? Because your
I
You
glazing
make
is
this joke every single time.
I also played on OS for a while.
Yeah, we all agree that
God.
Wet is number 1, though, right?
Yeah, I think we all
Wet is
agree.
Wet is
definitely
number 1. 100%.
Wet is number 1, DB number 2.
Why
It's-
DB
it's
number
the
2?
Rye- The Rye
It's
Ruby.
so-
Why DB number 2? Because the
they
2
beat
point.
up they beat up
whatever.
Spaghetti 13-4.
I mean, not only that, but the rating, like the pure dominance of fucking Rymaster. I mean, let's be honest
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, dude.
And
Against
let's
UPS
not-
is not new to this.
I think
Yeah,
Dr.
let's-
Fury's
let's
also
not-
pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
He's not
yeah.
a- He's not a bad player at all.
No, Dr. Fury's good. I mean, the one thing that
Game today.
he
Don't
definitely
know.
had a rough game
Okay,
today,
let's-
but so did Nace. I mean,
Goes both ways, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
believe it.
yeah, it definitely does go both ways. There's no way that Wet's not number 1, and I mean, I don't know.
I'm cool
Frog.
with DB number 2. I'm
Mhm.
cool with that. I think Frog number
Yeah.
3, though, to be honest.
Okay,
Yeah.
Guys, I agree.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So, yeah, DB at 2, Frog at 3, and Goshi at 4.
Okay.
And those are your power rankings.
Yippee! That was
Once-
so easy.
once Bun
and there
gets
was
them
no
into place.
debate.
Yep. It wasn't
That's
hard
my
at all.
favorite part.
I'm definitely going to sleep really good after this.
Oh yeah, I won't wake up to hate mail.
Benz does make a good
100%.
point here. Hold on, look what Ben said.
Ooh.
Against. Never mind.
But it still doesn't add up
AVI.
to.
Against number 14 AVI.
I guess.
Yeah,
With a
because we
few- with
beat
a
them
free
so
agent.
bad. You guys put them there because we beat them so bad.
Oh my god.
They were a top
Is that
4
what we
team
did?
last week. Last
Wait.
match day, they were 4th.
Rewind the footage.
You guys were gonna put them over us.
All right, that's
Yeah,
it.
what the fuck?
That's it. We're
Dude.
we're restarting from the bottom.
Rewind-
No,
Oh
we're
my
not.
god.
No, no, oh god,
This is
no,
the opposite of what
absolutely
you should be
not.
doing.
Absolutely not.
I think Luke is a real good. I think Pets is real good. Hazel's real good.
Ruby, did you ever play for OS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Ruby loves OS.
I never would have guessed.
I loved it
Ruby-
for Hector, and then Hector left. I still love it. I don't understand.
Where did Hector go?
All right, what's
Hector
next?
moved up the prospect and went to PFA.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was just I think he was kind of burnt on the whole thing for a season. I
get
think
it.
he wanted to take some free time.
Understandable.
Totally.
He's
get
been
it.
hard at
I
it.
still have friends from season 11 OS. I still talk to like String Bean and Hector.
But this is our power rankings, yeah. This is.
Yeah,
Coach
that's
Joe.
power rankings.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's good.
Take
for
a
me.
fucking
I'm cool with
screenshot.
it.
Take a screeny.
Grip it and rip it.
Take a screeny, post it in the old.
Whole setup.
I didn't even get to talk about fucking Valid dropping 24 in that game.
I did. I mentioned it literally the first thing.
Oh, good.
That's so
okay.
crazy,
I'm glad you
Pog-
picked
I
up on
pogged
that.
over Valid's.
Good for
It's
Valid.
pretty pog moment. She's slotting him well.
That bun guy just keeps opping. I swear, or
He keeps
scouting.
scouting. He keeps scouting on. By the way, every team ever, Bun will scout on Vertigo near headshot position. Freest sight you've ever seen.
Uh huh.
Oh wow, that's
stacks.
brutal.
4 stacks.
Well, if it was free, then why would you run away after I shoot my shot?
I didn't though. I said, guys, kill this guy, and I killed him with a Glock.
To be fair, that's an upgrade from his mid every round play from last
This
season.
is true. We're seeing.
Don't ask me
Bum
how I
progression.
know that.
Seeing Bum
We're not
progression.
gonna talk about that, okay?
Why not?
We're
Isn't
not-
that like
we're
the
not
whole
gonna
thing
allow
of
that.
this to be like talking? Or reason we do this is like talk about stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I was
good.
misled. Okay, sweet.
Oh boys, good
Had a very
talk.
good time. Gillionyan, Ruby, really appreciate you guys showing up, dude. You guys had a very clever insight, and perhaps we would have argued more had you not shown up. So I'm glad you saved us from that grace.
Of course,
Mhm.
glad to be here. I appreciate it, guys. This
Mhm.
is I love the show, so I feel lucky to be here.
Thank you,
Dude.
thank,
Never make me a
Fucking love to have you.
thank you both for coming. Seagull, thank you for taking time of your busy
Spots.
schedule, manning
Oh, yeah.
TSOR.
Yeah, what
no
color
problem,
suit are
no
you
Speaking
wearing?
of TSOR, when is the next TSOR episode for all the people?
So it is in production right now. Script is being written, and I will be filming it this weekend.
Mhm.
So we're gonna try to get it out. I think we're gonna try to get it out before Matchday 3 is the plan.
Sweet.
But we'll kind of we'll kind of see how it goes. Definitely before Matchday 3. But if all goes well, we might be able to get one in, before Matchday 2 even. So we'll see. We'll see how this weekend goes.
Fucking
Yep.
hype for it.
If you need highlight clips, just ask Rymaster.
Yeah, we are gonna do we do have the featured match, which was Wet and Nan, I believe, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna go through and get the highlights from all the players for that. As long as my software works, I should be able to get it posted relatively quickly. Because I mean, it's just every player has a kill feed that it shows, and you go by team. So shouldn't be that hard to edit. Shouldn't be that hard to actually get all the highlights. So you don't have to sit in a demo for 3 fucking hours trying to parse a demo by hand, which is not something you should ever strive to do.
No,
But we can still get highlights out so people can still see, like, oh hey, here's what I did this game,
hell yeah.
which is
I
kinda
do want to say before we go, sorry to cut you off if I did,
No, you're good.
but Arch in the chat says hell moving up 13 to 10 to 7.
Ooh.
I
Dude,
think he's trying to predict a pattern.
it's the
But
climb.
just so you fucking know, bud, 4 days from now you're playing DB, so you better show up or you're gonna be moving down that list.
Dude,
for
it,
sure.
it is the
Oh, yeah.
fucking climb.
100% moving down
This
that
is the
list if you don't
gauntlet.
win.
This is the gauntlet.
Just wait till they
The
play
beginning of
Nano.
the
This
season
is,
gauntlet.
They
this is
play
where the
Dan.
test starts.
This is where you pick up wins early to put in your back pocket for later in the season.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And even if like shit goes south or whatever, like we were talking about with like DB, where they dropped and they were going 13-0. Dude, shit changes so quick. You have no idea.
It does.
Oh.
Yeah, I was genuinely worried about DB in playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, as you fucking should have been.
Okay,
It
well,
all
so-
worked out.
I think that's it.
Yeah, sweet.
Anything else you want to say?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right.
No, I think
Hi, Mom.
we're good to go.
Clancy, anything you want to say to the people out there?
Clancy AFK moment. Oh.
If any of you guys drop out, I'm taking your host spot. Okay.
Okay.
Watch out, suckers.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Do aim practice.
To be
Same
fair,
thing.
Noble has
Okay,
been
thank you for
gone
your
for like
words of
6 out of the
wisdom.
7 days.
You're welcome.
Look up seahorses, Bobby.
Look up seahorses,
God damn it, Bobby.
Find seahorses.
What are you
God
doing?
damn it, Bobby! You can't be doing that.
Quit jerking off in the closet, Bobby.
Oh no.
Bad.
The stream is devolved.
Yeah.
He's pulling his cock out!
We've gone cold, right? We're not filming.
No, we're still filming.
This
Oh,
is
okay.
not hot dog.
Cut it off. Cut it off.
I honestly hope this kid dies in his sleep tonight.
All right. All right.
Like a speed demon.
I can smurf too.
All right. Great having you guys.
This shit ain't nothing to me,
Great having
man.
you guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys.
Comes around is all around.
Hands are freezing. Can't tell you why.
I can smurf too.
yes, 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 yes.
Still alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Weekly Recruit Trackmania Cup Series. We're coming at you live from Pepsi Motor Speedway to bring you round 2 of preseason testing. We saw a great race 2 days ago, and we'll see another great race tonight. I can assure you that green flag waves, they are off the line and through the arch. Now keep in mind, it's going to be really tight going into the chicane and up the hill, but once they start coming down the hill, we'll see them start to fan out just a little bit depending on how the run up the hill goes. It looks like Savannah's got himself a pretty good start, but now Abyss Walkers jumps out to the early lead, followed closely by Deadbeats and Order of the Samurai. Deadbeats is forced to lift, going into the first set of turns. Now Abyss Walkers still maintaining the lead. OS brushes the right side of the wall. That's going to slow him down. ATL moving into second. Take a look at Headhunters Guild trying to take the wall, but now we've got Savannah lunging to the lead, has the run down the front straight away, and here they come to complete lap number 1. Now going into the second lap of this race, Savannah junks into the wall, right rear tagging the wall, right side tagging the wall again. That's going to cost him the lead. ABW moves in and tries to hold on to it for this second lap, but ATL's got the better line going through the chicane. He'll take him down on the inside. They're going to be neck and neck coming into the final corner, but here comes Drip around the outside to take the lead. He's got the run going down the front straightaway. Look at UPS. Look at UPS. He's got him over the line. He'll lead that second lap. Now we go into 3 laps to go. Looks like the Academics made his way into over the hill, and he's got to try and lead going into the loop. It's imperative that he has a great line going into the chicane, and UPS is forced to lift. He sends it too hard. Academics still ahead, but look at Drip. Where in the world did he find all that speed? Now coming to the final corner, Academics trying to get the run down the front straightaway. Look at ATL. Look at him go. He jumps over the competition. I do not believe it. Now coming into the chicane, 2 laps to go. It's going to be so close. He's got such a sizable lead. Drip into the wall now. Now through the loop. ATL with such a sizable lead. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. I don't think anybody's going to catch him here with 2 laps to go. Lap and a half to go here in this race, and ATL looks like he's got things locked up, and as I say that, Academics has a great run coming through the corner. Now, down the final corner, he's going to make a pass for the lead. They're neck and neck at the line. 1 lap to go as they come to the white flag. Now through the first chicane, Academics is into the wall. Academics is into the wall. I do not believe it. ATL looks to have this race unlocked. Nobody can touch him. He's going to need a really, really great line here. All he has to do is set him up and hit his marks. Censored is closing, but does he have enough time? Does he have enough time? He'll get a run going into the final corner. Down the inside. Deadbeats blows a right rear in 3rd place, and he's got the lead. Censored down the front straightaway. I don't believe it. He's going to win. Deadbeats blew a right rear on the final lap. Censored takes the win from ATL going over the ramp on the front straightaway. I do not believe it. Lance, back to you.